Hi, chat. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Chat. I didn't actually think I was going to go live tonight. I'll be honest, I don't really feel very good right now. But I was like, I said I was going to go live, and I sort of want to play Vault Hunters, but I don't want to play off stream because that means I can't run vaults because nobody's on the co-op vaults. So here we are. It is currently 9:30 almost. And we're going to play Vault Hunters, alright? Hi, welcome, welcome. Chat, also, sub goal. We didn't really hit it, but I wanted a new mic anyways, so we got one, and we're using it right now. I don't know if I've set it up fully, but we are on the new mic right now. Hopefully it sounds a little bit better than the old one. But I also I haven't messed around with the settings too much on it, so I don't know yet, honestly. How are you doing today? Today has been a rough day. New sub goal. I'll make a new sub goal, yeah. But I think it's something, but I don't know. Today's been rough. I thought my taxes were done correctly, and I think I found out today, chat, that they weren't, which is very upsetting to say the least. And then I don't know. There were some other things that were happening that were not good. But we're here now, and we'll have a good stream, and we will. It's always the taxes, dude. We're like. I was talking to Velvet about this, and he was telling me that we're one of the few countries that has people do taxes the way they do. Like in other countries, you're just told how much you have to pay and you pay them, right? But due to TurboTax lobbying and other things like that, we are forced to do our own taxes. And it sucks. But I should be able to hopefully get it sorted soon. I don't know if I'll get it sorted before I have to leave, but we'll see. Chat, speaking of, I'm not gonna be around most of next week. Because I'm going to Sneak's wedding, and I won't be home, so that means no streams. Probably for how long am I gonna be gone? I'm gonna be gone for 5 days, 4 or 5 days. So no streams for those 4 to 5 days, unfortunately. Well, probably not. I can't imagine that there will be. But after that, we'll be. Oh, I just realized I don't have my webcam on, chat. Hold on. I'm a bad streamer. Hi, chat. Hi. Okay, yeah. For what was I saying, chat? Oh yeah, 4 to 5 days. I'll be gone for wedding, so no streams. But then we'll stream after that. We'll come back and we'll start streaming again, and it will be all good. What country do you live in? I live in the United States. I'm a filthy American. Love the new mic. Let's go. I hope that it sounds better. I don't know. I haven't messed around with it too much. Actually, chat, wait, I'm going to show you. Oh, my God. I don't want it to fall. Hold on. But chat, look. It shimmers different colors. I don't know. It's not changing a lot right now. It's like, let's go, Tass. Let's go. Right now, so it's supposed to change colors as it goes along. So sort of like the rainbow mic. I think it's good. I think this is better than my last mic. So we'll see. That's what I was saying. Chat, we can thank Lady Oro for the mic recommendations. I don't know anything about mics, okay? That's why I was waiting for with the Blue Yeti for so long. And Lady Oro gave me the rundown yesterday. We can't hear alerts. Oh, oops, I forgot. I had it muted. My bad. Let me replay tasks. Oh, we got a raid. Noko, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome.
The mic sounds super good.
All right, there's tasks, and I'll replay the raid so we can hear it now. We're doing more videos on YouTube. I still have one that I'm editing. I've just been lazy, and I've also had other things happening that have prevented me from doing stuff. But it's like the rainbow mic. It actually is. Let me get Vault Hunters. I just realized. So chat, actually, the other thing I did today before I honestly, this is like the first day in like a while that I not spent the majority of my day on my PC, because usually they'd be like streaming, or I'll be on streams with people, or I'll be playing with friends. Today is the first day in like almost forever that I actually had to go. I went outside and touched grass. I went to the dog park, and we went over and got Woodrow
Chat,
to the
pay
dog
your
park.
taxes less than 3.
And I went over to Red's parents, and we did some other things. But the one thing I did do today is I expanded our base, right? So I was running out of storage. Oh yeah, chat, check your channel points. Give relic booster packs, all right? I expanded the base. I added some more chests so that we can eventually get some pipe system set up. I watched a video on how to set up that, and I sort of understand it, but not really. Also, chat, I made a now me and H were living next to a ravine. Well, I was mining into it, and it looked sort of bad. Oh, I need to put sand here. It looks sort of bad from above, so I just filled all this in with like netherrack and sand. So there's no more ravine. Well, there's like a ravine under this, but there's not like a ravine here that you can see anymore. And I want to get part of the stream. I want to go get the colorful sand from that one like Rainbow Beach biome. This biome down here. I want to explore this and get some of the sand and like replace all the sand. Like I want to sort of like do like a nice little color gradient of sand. And then maybe inside the house we'll have like sandstone or something. I'm not sure yet. I guess we can do that now. I don't see why not. We can talk and if he'll ever name the Hellhounds, I don't know. I don't have any name tags. Can I make name tags? Name tag. Oh, is it? What are these called? Oh, is the space name? I don't know what I'm looking at. This is all Botania. I can't do this. Okay, well, we're not getting a name tag. Sorry. Hi, Riku. Oh, yeah. I always forget Riku's... Like, Riku, for whatever reason, is always in class when I go live. I always hear that Riku's just, like, straight up not listening. Understandably, because, you know, they're in class. I need to put mending on this. Why don't I have mending on this chat? Mending. Hello? No. Mending. There we go. Okay, chat. Let's go get sand. Let's go get colorful sand and sandstone. For our base. I want to make our base look... today, I want to make the base look pretty before we do any vaults. What am I... Oh, I'm looking for a light truss. What am I looking for? Chat, I'll be honest, I'm exhausted right now. I've been doing things all day. So this is more a relaxed stream. I'm pretty tired. We can do a little, like, Q&A and talk about things, but... I don't know. I don't have the energy to be super entertaining tonight, chat. I'll be honest. I can't be loud or anything. I'm just gonna be vibing, I think. Because the grind never stops. Let's go. Oh my god, what is H's horse doing out here? Well, that's not my problem. Sleepy stream too. Well, it was sort of late. I mean, I don't know. I have to fly so far to get to this biome. Oh, server lag. Antfrost Blanky's when? We should do a fan meetup next week. I don't know how I'm doing a fan meetup. I mean, I'm going to a wedding next week too, actually, so I'm going to be traveling, so I don't feel like that's going to be too well. You know what, chat? I'm going to wear my Foolish merch to the airport and see if anybody recognizes it. I feel like Foolish's like merch is somewhat recognizable. I don't have any Dream merch. I feel like that'd be the most recognizable, but I don't have any of his merch. The only like Dream merch I have is merch for my cat, and I can't wear that. So we're Foolish. We'll let Foolish. We'll wear Foolish merch so we get recognized. What in the Foolish merch? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what merch I have that's like recognizable. Oh! No. I'm gonna wear the Carl Jacobs hoodie. I'll wear that's recognizable. Sapnapper Carl Jacobs hoodie. Probably the Carl Jacobs hoodie. I feel like that one is super recognizable. Like his it's like his Minecraft skin one. That's recognizable. I'll wear that. That's the kind of yeah, exactly. I'll wear that. Say fair, thank you for the 9 months. Let's go.
Yo, Twitch baby. Hope you're having fun, Mr. Frost smiley face.
Yeah, are you going to TwitchCon? I am going to TwitchCon. Well, I want to. Not the one in Amsterdam because I don't know. I don't want to get a passport right now, to be totally honest. I'm being lazy, but I don't care. I will be going to TwitchCon San Diego because I'm planning to. Okay, now how do I mine this? This is all sand. Oh yeah, there's like 3 different colors of sand here, huh? Alright, we're just gonna buy all this stuff, I think, chat. I don't care if I destroy the biome. It's okay. We're doing it for the good of making our house look pretty. Who cares, chat? Who cares if we're destroying the environment, chat? As long as their house looks pretty, right? Let's see, Citron. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, chat. If any of you are going to TwitchCon San Diego, you will more likely than not see me there because I can't imagine that the event area is massive enough that you'd miss me the entire time. So if any of you see me there, you are more than welcome to walk up to me. Don't be nervous to walk up to me. All right. I met fans a couple of times. They didn't recognize me. They recognized it was when we were in Disney. We got recognized by. Oh my God. Do I hear Trident? Hello. Ow. We got recognized by some people in Disney when I was with Hannah and Boomer and some other people, and that was a lot of fun. I like meeting. Like it was really cool to meet people. Also, oh, the shit. We also met people. I met people in LA when Wilbur was there. It was like I can't remember who else was there. I'm trying to think. It was like Wilbur and Scott and some other people. Like Wilbur and not puns. Some people got recognized, but it was that was fun. It was cool meeting people, chat. It was cool meeting people. Trident behind you. It's one thing I'll throw on the ground. I can't pick that up. Unless like one dropped, I just didn't notice it. I was saying as I head in the bathroom. Oh my God, Melon. I promise I don't bite. I'm honestly, I will probably oh, my game's crashing. Hello. Oh, I'd probably be more nervous than you are. I know it might be hard to believe, but I get very like nervous that I'm gonna get recognized in public. Because like, and generally, this is like generally speaking, maybe not so much for like TwitchCon, but like generally in public, if I'm like just out like shopping, doing groceries or something, I almost don't want to get recognized. Cause like, you know, what if I'm just coming back from the gym and I'm all like sweaty and nasty, or you know, I'm not like when I'm coming on stream, I try to make sure that at least I'm like showered and I look good and what is this and whatnot. But like, if people just like meet me out in like in public, like I'm not necessarily gonna be at on my job, especially up until like another Trident. There was no Trident. I will definitely not look 100 in public, which is I was about to say that like, if I'm in public and I'm like not with like I don't know, I'm not obviously doing something where maybe you shouldn't approach me, then I wouldn't care regardless of how I look. But like it's just like a fear. It's like I'll get recognized in public, I'm gonna look atrocious, and then they're gonna want like a picture, and then I'm gonna be like self-conscious because I look awful. That is the okay. I think I have enough blue sand. I need like is there other sand elsewhere? There's pink sand, isn't there? I think there's pink sand somewhere. Maybe I can put my last night photo streamer look cooler than that. Maybe I should go with that mindset. I refuse to go in public unless I look good enough, or if somebody recognized me, then I would be okay being recognized. Put our sand in here, I guess. Actually, I don't level up my elytra. Antfrost returning? I don't know. I hope so. I need to start like changing. I've not been lazy on my dieting recently. Not like dieting as in like trying to like where am I think go? Like lose weight diet, but in terms of just like what I'm eating, I've been very lazy in what I've been making. I haven't really been cooking much for myself lately. Mostly out of laziness. But Velvet and I made we made stir fry last night actually, which was really, really good. I got some like Moonshot shopping yesterday, and we got this like it was called stir fry beef. I didn't know that they actually made beef that was like pretty much perfect for stir fry. I didn't know that was a thing. That was the first time I've ever seen it in a grocery store. Oh my God, what is this? But that was like we made that, and we had like some veggies and stuff, and it was amazing. Oh, it was so good. Eating like making food that tastes good it feels so nice like when you're cooking and you actually make something that tastes amazing. I guess it is like, well, I feel like that's one of the best feelings that you can have, honestly. It's like it just feels very rewarding to be able to like cook something and have it taste good and be good. Well, the food allergies, just eat some food anyway, stuff for it. No. I don't eat food that makes me sick. If I were to eat like so I can't have gluten, right? If I were to eat gluten, I would be like sick for like a minimum of like a week, and then it would increase or decrease depending on. Well, it would probably increase depending on how much I've had. Like it would be very, very bad for me if I had stuff like dairy. I can more tolerate, but like I'm talking about like bedridden type of sick. It would be rough if I had gluten. And like, are there things I can take that like help? Like there's like you can get like gluten digestives. That's what I was trying to say, and stuff like that. But even still, it's like I have to know that I was exposed to gluten or something that I shouldn't have been eating to even know to take something like that. So it's not always as just easy as, oh, okay, I can just take this because because sometimes I just don't know, and then I'll be sick, and then it's rough. Celiac or intolerance. So I don't think I was able to get officially tested for celiac disease whenever we were first figuring this out. Like I was like 8, so my mom taking care of this, and we went to a doctor about it. They pretty much told us, I don't know why I was mentioning this. They pretty much told us that to be tested. Like, keep in mind, I think testing's probably come further now than it was back then. But like back then, you had to go back on gluten for like a couple weeks to be able to get tested for celiac, which was just not happening. So the doctor told us, due to the severity of it, just to live like we have celiac disease. In terms of severity of allergy. I don't know if we actually have celiac or not. I can't. I could maybe get tested for that now. I'm not sure if you've had to have gluten in the past like a certain amount of time though. I really don't want to go back on it just to find out if I have it. I would rather just live like I do and not go back on gluten to find out officially. I can live with an unofficial, live like this and you'll be probably fine. So I think I can tolerate that over having to go back on gluten. That sounds horrible. Yeah, it is not very fun. I'll get like, it is rough. I'll be like bedridden type of sick. Which is why like eating out is sort of scary sometimes. Usually I'll like, and like most places, generally, at least people like, they're like there's an app I'll use called, Find Me Gluten Free. Do I have enough sand, chat? Let's look at our sand real quick and see if I have enough sand to make this look good. I think I got enough sand to make this look pretty. I think so. What was I talking about? Taking the G for a blood test for the biopsy testing is for yeah. So there might be tests now that we've like gone further with like medical science and technology that would tell me, without me having to like actually eat gluten, but outside of that, I don't know. And they are working. Velvet actually is like pretty dedicated to looking up stuff about this. Like he's been looking up, and apparently there's been a lot of drugs that have been going into trials recently to help people who suffer from like severe gluten allergies or celiac disease, stuff like that, be able to actually digest gluten and possibly even have it again, which is exciting. That's news because that was unheard of, 8-10 years ago. So there is science moving towards helping, but I think we're a ways off still. I can't touch gluten. I don't break out in a rash or anything if I like touch it or anything like that. Obviously I gotta be careful because I don't want to touch it and then eat something because then I'll probably get sick. But like I had a friend growing up who had like I think it was a milk allergy. I don't know if it was specifically lactose or if it was like just like flat out milk, right? But if he so much as like got milk on his arm or anything, he would like break out in hives and rashes, and like it was like life-threatening type of like allergy. I feel blessed. Like it always sucks having an allergy, but you can always have it worse. Like I'm so glad that I at least don't have to deal with that. That's terrifying. Yeah, that type of allergen is like terrifying. Like I would be, and like could you imagine you have something like that for like but gluten? Because like I mean gluten's in like flour, right? Like wheat flour. So like flour is very like that's something that can like fly around a lot if you're in an area with it. What is this? Zinc ore. I don't think I can use this. So I as much as it sucks and I complain about it, I do recognize that it can always be worse, chat. It could definitely be much worse. Like any kind of milk, like even baked goods. Yeah, so any type of milk, like even if he had like milk like exposed to his skin, he would break out and be pretty bad. But, like if he had milk, he would like it was like what's the word? Like it makes your like throat swell. Anna something. I can't remember what the word is. You know what I'm talking about, chat. I can't remember. He had to have an EpiPen and whatnot. Chat, you know what I'm talking about. My brain is like short circuiting right now. Oh, there's purple. Ooh, chat, this looks so nice. I'm gonna fill up my house with this sandstone, by the way, chat. Yeah. There you go, chat. Yeah, you got it. I'm beyond words tonight. Maybe I struggle on words a little bit tonight. I need to pick up all these blocks. Luckily, I don't think I've ever needed like an EpiPen for any like type of allergic reaction. Like the worst that I've had in terms of like any type of reaction like that is like I think I had like childhood asthma that luckily went away. So like I've had a couple times where I've had to like take an inhaler because like it's hard to breathe. But like other than that, like I feel like I haven't had to deal with that too much because that's terrifying. Cross-contamination is horrible. Yes, cross-contamination. I feel like cross-contamination is like I don't know. A lot of people I feel like don't understand what cross-contamination is. And that's what I get worried about when I go out to eat is cross-contamination. So, chat, if you don't know what cross-contamination is, let's say somebody cooked a dish that has wheat in it. Like maybe they cooked something that has soy sauce in it in a pan. And then you go and you cook a different dish in that same type of pan, right? Or even like if you're like in an area where like the pizzas are being made, there's like flour in the kitchen. And then you know, flour gets elsewhere, or you're cooking at a certain station that has wheat on it, and then use that cool tool that interacts with something that has wheat in it on something else, right? That's like what cross-contamination is, and that's something that could like something that would make me sick. So like if you like use a utensil that has touched wheat to touch something that I'm eating, then that's something that could very well make me sick. That's something that's like hard to deal with because a lot of people don't understand cross-contamination. Yeah, usually people in the food industry, more often than not, understand what cross-contamination is and are very like helpful with it. And like I've most people when I explain it to them, they understand and they get it, which is nice. But it's probably because a lot of people don't eat gluten as a fat. Yeah, that's the other thing I get nervous about. Is I always get scared because like there's those people who like will either claim. I don't mind people who don't eat gluten as like a choice, right? Like I don't know. I you know if you don't want to eat it because of health reasons or because you just feel better or you just don't want to have gluten, whatever it is, perfectly fine. The issue is there are people who will like not eat gluten, but then they'll say that they're allergic to it or that they're sensitive to it when they're not, and then you know they'll actually say that they're not, or people like I've seen stories of people making it up, and then I get nervous. Well, like what if people don't believe me if I say I'm allergic to it now, or I'll be really sick? You know, what if they just say fuck it, we'll just we'll do whatever. This person, they're probably just doing it because it's a fad or this and that. Like that to me is terrifying. Is it just you and
Kraft that are gluten intolerant, or is it your family in general?
It's me, Kraft, and my mom. So my dad is fine for the most part. It's just me, Kraft, and my mom. Which me, my mom, and Kraft all share a lot of like same or similar food allergies. So assumably most of the things we got are probably from her. What is your idol? My idol. This is actually chat. Believe it or not, this is the second idol we opened. I think we got like 2 idols with the first thing, and we got an epic idol for that person asking in chat. And I think we got pretty good things on it too, all things considered. I got some other crappy idols now, but that's like the good idol that I got. What do I need? I need pink and blue sandstone. What we're talking about, chat, cross-contamination. Oh, actually, yeah. So I used to think that I was just full on allergic to like dairy, like even like not lactose, but like full on. But I realized Vava convinced me to try like having like a lactate like digestive type thing, and having like a small amount of I think cheese, because a lot of cheese is like low in lactose, and I found out that I can have low lactose things, which is nice. So like I can't have like full on milk, but like certain things in small quantities I can have them out. So that's been nice. That's been like something I can at least introduce back, because like not being able to have gluten and like milk thing sort of sucks. So there's at least that. There was at least that hope because, yeah, it can be a little rough not being able to have both. What time is it for you? It is 9:46. Where's the blue sandstone? Hello? Why is all like the blue sandstone gone? Am I missing something? People are gluten intolerant. Is gluten lots of thing that cause IBS together? Is already near as bad as celiac? Yeah. IBS. I think. Oh, why was somebody Trident, fellas? I was told. A while back. I guess we're just going through my whole medical history now. A while back, I was having a lot of digestive issues, and there was like a lot of tests being run and whatnot, and they just could not for the life of them figure out what was wrong with me, which was frustrating. And eventually, I got an IBS diagnosis, but pretty much what that means, chat, is like, IBS is sort of like a, how to describe it? IBS is sort of like a blanket diagnosis, right? So like, pretty much you get diagnosed with IBS if they've gone through other things. Like I got tested for like Crohn's, I got tested for a whole slew of things. But pretty much IBS is given to people who like, you sort of gone through the ringer of, okay, you've been tested for this thing, and you know, we don't really have an answer, so you have IBS. Just try and regulate your stress and other things, avoid things that make you feel sick, and then good luck. And pretty much you don't get diagnosed with IBS, at least from my experience, from what I've been told, where other people have gone through the same things, unless you've been tested for all these other things first, and they can't really figure out what's wrong with you, which was happened to me. Because I had to go through quite a bit of testing. I had to go through a couple of procedures that were less than desirable. I won't name drop, but these are like, I'm talking like old people procedures.
Not sure if it went through, but when you go to Red's parents for dinner, how do they accommodate for your allergies?
That's a good question, Anna. Thank you for the donuts. Oh wait, I missed some donuts. Oh my god, wait. I'm so sorry that I missed these donuts. I feel like the last ones, the tick shouldn't go off. I wasn't paying attention. So when I go to Red's parents, so they know. So actually, well, this is a good story time actually. So when I was first, what the hell? When I was first coming out to Red's parents to visit, to see Red, that would be the second time I saw him IRL, and it was the first time I was meeting his parents for the first time. I was explaining to them that I can't have gluten, and then they were like, okay, well, and I was like, so pretty much I went on a call with them and my mom, because that's what I want to sort of, I think I want to talk to my parents, and, you know, probably relax my mom a little bit, just to be able to talk to them, and also talk about food stuff. So we got on a call, and we talked about, how do you say underwater? I have water breathing, from a perk. But, back to what we were saying, we talked to them for like, probably 2 or 3 hours, and we explained, you know, I can't have food that has gluten in it, and we explained, you know, things that commonly have gluten, and we explained what cross-contamination was, and they were like very like understanding and accommodating, which was wonderful, because I was a little nervous. Sometimes people are asshole about food allergies, chat. I don't know, there's not really a way to sugarcoat it. Like sometimes people just like straight up don't believe you, or they like don't take it seriously, and like, oh, we can have a little bit. Like some people are just awful when it comes to food allergies, but they were wonderful. And they were like, I was like, you know, it would probably be nice if we could have like, you know, new like cookware, like just like a pot or like a new cutting board, stuff like that would be. These come underwater? I don't think Phantoms came underwater. Anyways, stuff like that, and they were like perfectly fine with getting some new cooking utensils. I was prepared to like go like there, like buy some new cooking stuff for them and stuff like that. But they were more than happy to just go buy some stuff for me. Dude, why can you go underwater? This is so stupid. And they went out and got like all new things, and they have like dedicated sets of like gluten-free dedicated like cutting boards and cookware and all these different things for when Red and I go over for like, because we go over every like Sunday to have dinner with them, and they'll bring out the gluten-free cookware and whatnot, and they have all of it like set aside and everything. That like I don't think I could have asked for better better future in-laws than Red's parents. They're very sweet. They're very accommodating and nice. I got off track of what I was doing. I keep forgetting that I need to mind this. Red not eat glue. Red will like he can eat it because like he doesn't have allergies, but generally at the house, no. Like if he's like going out and he wants to like, or he wants to maybe get like a DoorDash just for lunch because he's, you know, he wants to get like fries or something or whatever, then he gets it. But typically no, he just like he's just gluten free now. For just sort of he's gluten free by limitation of me usually being, you know, the one making, I guess not making meals, but like usually being the one shopping. Like I'll usually meal plan for us. Not that he doesn't help, he does help. But usually I'll meal plan for us and get his input, and then I'll go buy things. I've just started actually going back to the store recently because I hadn't really wanted to go because of COVID. But I just went back recently because I don't know, it's been a little bit better here. People are still a mask mandate here. Back home, chat, it's so bad. My mom's been telling me about this. So people back where she lives, like people will look at you and give you dirty looks if you're wearing a mask. And they're like treat you like you're like a freak for wearing a mask. Whereas like here, everybody pretty much wears masks still. Which is nice. That's the one. I feel bad because like my mom is somebody who's like, my family got COVID a bit back, and I was worried about my mom having it, especially because of because of health stuff, and I mean just generally you get worried if COVID's not something that you want to mess around with, and it's people like I don't know. It's very frustrating that there are people who are just like, oh well, we don't care about the the safety of others. We don't care if people are have a compromised immune systems or anything like that. We don't want to wear masks because we're selfish, and that's just how it's going to be. And it's I don't know. I get it's very frustrating every time I have to talk to her and hear that less and less people are wearing masks, or like I honestly get a little concerned that people would like possibly even like where she is like get like aggressive over people wearing masks. Like that's something I could see like happening where I used to live, unfortunately. Which I think my mom will probably be fine. I can't imagine anything would happen, but it's like I don't know. It's very mind baffling that people act that way and don't have like basic human compassion and dignity. Like it's not. I promise it's not hard to wear a mask. When you go outside and go into a shop. Like it's not. I don't know why people make it out to be a big inconvenience. It's not like it may be an inconvenience. I would say it's an inconvenience if you wear glasses. I can't really see sometimes, but like I don't complain about it. It is what it is. I would rather wear a mask and not expose people potentially to COVID than not. But I don't know. It's very frustrating, chat, seeing how selfish people are. I feel like this pandemic has very oh my god, there's a dolphin. Has very much exemplified how selfish people are. And like I don't know, it's very I don't know, it's very upsetting. It's unfortunate that people act and behave the way they do. But I don't know, it is what it is. What are you gonna do, chat? There's always shitty people in the world, I guess. There's not much you can do, but just try and do the good that you can, I guess. I wear glasses. I know foggy glasses all the time. So yeah, I know. I will say the foggy glasses thing is like I don't know if anybody has a trick to have that not happen, but I feel like 99% of the time, I can barely see where I'm going if I have my mask on. And certain conditions, it just gets so foggy and it's rough. So if anybody has any tips to help that, I mean, I'll take them. What the hell? Alright, I think we can go back now, chat. I think we got enough sand and sandstone. I think we can make our base look good. Oh, there's a dolphin in my other water. Okay. Hi, Rifkin.
I went to buy some camo pants, but couldn't find any.
You couldn't find any camo pants? I feel like that should be something that you should be able to like find. Huh? Thank you for the 5 months, Rifkin. You put the mask under your glasses at first. It'll burn a bit because of your breath. Then it'll go to your eyes, but you'll get better. Okay. How would you even see them? Oh, true. Wow, that went over my head. I'm sorry. Rifkin, I was explaining earlier that I'm dead right now. This is a very chill stream. Any jokes I feel like are just gonna go way above my head. I'm exhausted right now. You know, I did ask Velvet to make me some coffee, and he hasn't made any yet. I think he's in the middle of a Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and he forgot. I might go make a little coffee break, chat. Oh, Elena! Hi, Ella. Maybe Elena will want to be seen. You're good. That one right over my head. I'm losing it, chat, man. We're gonna make our base look pretty. I was gonna set up pipes tonight, pretty pipes, but after seeing how I don't know, silly I'm being, I think I might just do some vaults instead. I don't think I have the brain capacity to set up pretty pipes. Love you, Antfrost. Have a good stream, bro. Thank you, Rifkin. I hope you have a good night. Well, I seem sorry for you. I don't think you moved to, like, I don't know, Australia, I guess. The stressful taxes suck. I preserve my parents. So when I moved out here, my dad came with me, along with my brother Kraft, and they helped me move out here. My mom couldn't come, because of some things that came up. So my Brett's parents have met my dad. They haven't met my mom yet. I'm hoping that sometime this spring, I can get my mom out here because she hasn't seen my house yet, and I want her to be able to come out and visit. I do miss my parents a lot, chat. So I hope that she can be able to come out here and visit and also meet Red's parents and whatnot. So I got Velvet. Yeah, Craft and Velvet met IRL. Velvet, over my dad and Velvet's parents, and Craft and Velvet's parents met. Which actually Craft met before that too, actually, because Craft met Velvet the first time that I met Velvet. Because Velvet flew out here and was staying with my family. That was quite the plunge. There's nothing like taking your 3-month boyfriend and flinging him into meeting your family along with you for the first time ever. I have a feeling that he was probably nervous. I don't know who was more nervous between me or him. Well, I don't know how long we've been talking for. We've been like talking or dating for like 3 to 4 months, and then he was like, he wanted to meet up and I wanted to meet up, and I was like, well, we've been in a relationship this long and it's been good this far. Maybe that sounds like a short amount of time, but it's also like, I don't know, I don't want to spend a lot of time investing time into a relationship and then meeting him and finding out that he was a completely different IRL, we weren't compatible. So I was like, well, I'm okay to meet up at 3 to 4 months if he is, and he was. So he just flew out and met me and my whole family as he was meeting me, and I guess it worked out because he's still here and we're still together. But I don't know who was more stressed. I obviously wanted to, like, I didn't want like my family to scare him away. Not that my family was a bad or anything, that was my family, but like I felt like that was a lot to take in for the first time meeting, but he handled it well, so I guess it worked out. Okay, chat, we gotta make our chat. What do we work on first, the inside or the outside? The Grandma Frost story. Well, this Grandma Frost, he has met Grandma Frost. The Grandma Frost does not approve of him anymore, I don't think. I don't know. Inside, yes, to the inside. I think that's gonna be easier. So, chat, what kind of gradient should we do? Should we do like a so we have blue, we have purple, and we have pink. I realized I grabbed a lot more blue than I did purple. Well, I want to use all of these, but I want to do like a gradient chat. I don't know which colors should go where. Should go like blue, pink, purple, purple, blue, pink, pink, purple, blue, pink, purple, blue. I mean, this sort of looks nice actually as is in the chest here, I'll be honest. Pink, purple. I think this looks good. So let's kind of across our base here and do a little math, shall we? That might be hard for me and a lot of you, but we'll try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope I can make this stairs. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. That's hard to tell. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Okay.
Speaking of Cupid rates, story time on how he got you and Velvet together.
Chad, do you want to know the truth about why Iris thought we should go to... Oh. Oof. So Iris, let me think. 44, we have 3 blocks. 44 is not divisible by 3. 39, 42. So roughly we go like 11 blocks, 14 blocks, something like that. Yeah, roughly. So pretty much, I was on TeamSpeak a lot with like Bad and Velvet was staff at the time, and I took iReads a lot, and I don't know. Oh, I didn't even think about the walls, chat. Shit. I don't think I got enough blocks. We only see the floor, but I don't know if I got enough for the walls. But I think I can get away with certain blocks not being placed. Like under this, I don't think I need to put blocks. Like if it's like a solid thing. Not the chest though. What were we saying, chat? Oh yeah, okay, so I already knew sorry. You make slabs. Oh true. I feel like you should be able to make slabs or staircases with these blocks. I'd be shocked if you can't. Oops. I'm stupid. I just realized that's not gonna work. Hold on. So I already knew about I already knew I was gay. I knew Velvet was gay, and in my opinion, which I think is sort of looking at it, I think this is funny. I was just like, oh well, Ant's gay and Velvet's gay, and they talk a lot, so they should just like become a couple. So he started saying, hey, you should talk to. He's like, hey, you should talk to Velvet more, and and he may claim otherwise. I feel like in his head that's what was going on. But I think he probably also picked up, like, whenever me and Velvet being in a channel, like, I would Velvet, one of the things that, like, I first noticed about Velvet, is that he made me laugh a lot. And if you can make me laugh a lot, then usually that's a really good sign. Oh, shit. My water, I realized that. Oh, I'll get rid of the water and put it back later. But I think he did pick up on that, like, I think he probably picked up on that, I liked Velvet. I don't think I realized I liked Velvet, because, like, Iris always said that after his jokes that, like, weren't even funny. I feel like they just went over Iris' head, because they were, like, we would often talk about, like, politics or stuff like that, and I feel like Iris just didn't understand, what was actually being talked about. But anyways, that's my personal opinion. But, Red said Velvet, who's not something off. But, well, okay, listen. I have the opinion that Iris was just a little, what's the nice way to put this? He's American, and we often talk about U.S. politics, so I feel like that was like, that was sort of something. But also, I think a lot of things Velvet would joke about would just go over his head, in my opinion. I don't know how to say this. He is Canadian, so that would explain it too. But yeah, I think he noticed that I would laugh at Velvet's jokes a lot. I thought it was really funny, which he is. And he was like, he kept like pushing me to like add him. He's like, I remember one night in TeamSpeak, and he was like hyping me up. He was like, you should ask him for his Snapchat. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, he's like nice and we're friends and everybody. I don't know. And he was like, yeah, no, go do it. Go ask for his Snapchat. Go add him on Snapchat. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So I asked for his Snapchat. Of course, he added me. And then I sent him a picture. And he, like, screenshotted that picture, like, instantly. And I was like, oh my god, oh no, why is he screenshotting this picture? And he was like, oh, and then he's like, after he's like, oh, do you mind if I keep this picture? I can't remember if he told me if I look cute or not. And I was like, oh yeah, no worries. And I asked him to send a picture of himself, and like, I think at this point, I already had like a crush on him. I don't know if I realized it at the time, because chat, keep in mind, I didn't know I was gay until, or well, maybe no, I didn't accept that I was gay until I was like 16, maybe. So I had never had a crush before, and I didn't really know the feelings that I was feeling. And I didn't really know what was going on. And then he sent me a picture of himself. I think I had a pretty big crush on him at that point. But he sent me a picture of himself, and I thought he was really cute. Because I already had a crush on him because he was just funny, and that was enough to get a crush on him. We gotta count this out. But he sent me a picture. I thought he was really cute, so I screenshot that. And then we started, and then that night we talked probably until like I think 4 in the morning. And then the next night, and we just like talked about like our lives and a whole bunch of different things. I feel bored playing vanilla after mod. It does a little bit sometimes. I will say it does feel a little boring after. Oh shit! I need to make stairs. But yeah, we talked till like 4 in the morning. There's no stairs. Can I make slabs? There's no slabs. I don't know how to. No. Grindstone, stone cutter. But this is like a modded block. I don't know. Stone cutter. Hold on, we'll try this, chat. I don't think this is gonna work, to be honest. Do I have stone? What were we talking about, chat? I was talking about. Oh, hold on, let me fix this. This is annoying me. There's no stairs. But you already had one? Wait, what? You have one? Oh, I had a stone cutter? Okay, I wonder if I can make these into stairs. Hold on. Hold on. Pink. Oh my god, there's so many blocks here, chats. Okay, there's pink sand, pink sandstone, chisel sandstone, pink cut sandstone, pink smooth sandstone. There's no stair, chat. That's so upsetting. That's so upsetting. That's so upsetting. Illusion block? What's an illusion block? What the hell is an illusion block? What an interesting recipe. How do I make this, chat? How do I make this? You know, can you block like some sort of illusion blocks? Okay, but how do I make this? How do I make frame stairs? I need. From scaffolding. Oh, you need a frame. Okay, I was trolling. And to make a frame, you need a wooden. Make frames. Okay, hold on. Like item frames, like the ones you make frame stairs. Give it. Oh, okay, I understand. Start with scaffolding. Okay, how do you make scaffolding? Isn't that sticks? Oh, it's bamboo. Oh. I don't know if I have bamboo. Okay, well, we have very limited supply of this. Oh. Okay. What can I do? I don't want to do with scaffolding. Well, John, we'll go back to story time in a second. I don't know why there's an achievement for making scaffolding. Play some up top shoe. I think somebody has it. I'm pretty sure. There's gonna be a bamboo farm somewhere. Oh, bye, Raku. I don't think Raku can hear me, but. Been buying with lots of bamboo. I was. There's a jungle. I can maybe find bamboo there. Scaffolding and JEI for recipe. What does that mean? Look what a holding can be. Quinn, you're not being very helpful right now. What is? We're trying to build a loop. What you're searching with? Oh. That's automated. Britannia mechanism. Oh, okay, I understand. Oh. Somebody else is gonna have bamboo around here. Hold on, chat. I don't have my elytra on me. I can't get this. Okay, chat, we'll do this in a second. Let me finish at least putting... I need what? Stairs. So this is the next layer? No. Yes. No. This is right here is. We'll come back to the scaffolding in a second. What was I? You can bone meal. Oh. Okay, well, never mind. We'll get to that. Thank God for illusion blocks, I guess. Although I don't know why they would add this and not let you make stairs. That seems a little silly. Okay, well, I think we have enough now to make enough. Okay, so back to story time. While I probably have to figure this out. Chat, where were we in the story? Oh, so I had it on Snapchat. We were talking the first night for like 4 hours. Like we were talking about like our life and experiences and just random things. Like it wasn't even like it wasn't even necessarily like about being gay necessarily. I mean, we talked about that a little bit about that too. But just like just general, I feel like life things. Like we talked about like that we like going camping, and our families used to do like camping stuff. And we talked about a whole bunch of things, like all sorts of things. And then the next night, we stayed up to like 4 again. And I don't have decorator. Oh shit! Did I not get a point in decorator? Oh, I didn't. Okay, well we're researching this now then. Hold on. Okay, there's like a normal stair. So we stayed up super... Oh my god, my ears. We stayed up till like 4 the next night, and then the night after that we stayed up till 4 again talking. I think at that point I like really liked Red. And I realized I had a crush on him. And actually, so believe it or not, chat, one of the nights before we had been talking, and he asked me if I had ever if I had ever like downloaded any like dating apps. I think he asked me like if I had ever had like Grindr, which I guess isn't really a dating app chat, but anyways, and I was like no, and then he was like I think he said he hadn't either. He had like downloaded it like once, and then right after that I said he asked me, no, he didn't ask me if I had Grindr. He asked me if I ever used it or anything like that, but he was, and then after that I said like I should probably like use it to find somebody or something like that. Like, I said something about downloading it and getting it, and I should probably do that. And he after I said that, he thought that that I wasn't interested in him. Which, looking back, was a stupid thing to say. I don't really know why I said it. I think part of me was like very much like, oh, I'll never. Do I have eggs? Part of me was never like, oh, well, I'll never eat there. I'll never meet anybody online. So like, part of me, I think, even though I had a crush on him or something, I think just like subconsciously, I was like, this won't become a thing, because like either he won't be interested, or I wouldn't date online, or I used to. What was I making chat? What was it called? Illusion. Yeah, I'll never eat, date, smile. But it ended up being that when he heard that, he I remember he told me afterwards that I mentioned that, and then he heard me say that. How do these work? Oh my god, these are perfect. Sheesh. Wait, these are actually so perfect. Oh my god, these look amazing. I gotta make 4 more though. Where was I? Oh, he thought I wasn't interested. I remember him telling me about this afterwards. But anyway, that was like on day 3. So the day 4, we had talked to like 4 or 5 in the morning. And I talked to Iris the next day. And he was like telling me how I should ask Red out. And all this stuff, and I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm nervous, and like I was very much like I was much more shy than I am now. I'm still pretty generally shy, but I was like much more shy. I never thought I would ever make the first move on somebody, which I mean, I guess I technically did. I asked him for a Snapchat, but Iris like hyping me up. He's like, yeah, you gotta you should ask him out and blah blah blah, and just go ahead and do it, and it's not a big deal. You got this. So I remember that night I was so nervous, chat, and I was like, you don't need illusion frame. You don't need illusion in 1 frame. You can. I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry, I can't read. I think my brain's too tired to understand. But he was like hyping me up, and he's telling me, oh, you got this, blah blah blah, it'll be fine. And I was like, okay, I'll trust you. So that night when I was talking to Red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Then when I was talking to Red, I was like, hey, I really like you. I love talking to you a lot, and I wasn't sure if maybe you want to give e-dating a try, since neither of us are like seeing anybody, and blah blah blah. And it was like towards the end of when we were talking. And I was absolutely terrified, chat. I was so scared. Like, I don't think I've ever been as nervous about something as I was about sending him that message. And he took forever to type back to me. Well, it felt like forever. It probably wasn't. It probably took him like a minute or so to actually respond. But it felt like an eternity, because I was sitting there and he was just typing and typing and typing, and I was like, oh my god, this is like the worst thing ever. Like, why is it taking him so long? I'm so nervous. Oh my god, he's gonna say no. Like, I had like probably 20 million thoughts going through my head at any given time. And eventually he was like, oh my god, yes, I would love to, blah blah. And then he was saying how he had like a crush on me and everything, and then I was so relieved to see that, and I was like super happy. And then from there, sort of like the rest is history, I guess. I don't know what else much there is. But it was I don't know. If anything, I think I'm I don't need this anymore, I guess. I am proud of myself for finding the confidence to ask him. I'm happy that iRate's pushing me to do that, because I don't know if I would have done it without him. I do meme him, but in all honesty, he is a bit right in saying that I don't know if it actually would have ever happened without him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But yeah, that is the story of how Velvet and I met. And it's sort of funny because like he's very much like the one who will like speak for me. Like if you ask, like if we're ordering food, he's usually like, it's not even usually me the one who's explaining that I have food allergies. He'll explain, he's like, oh, you know, he has food allergies. He needs XYZ things. It's not like that. I mean, like I would if I had to, but I think he's just very much like, I don't know. He likes doing things for me and talking for me and like being the initiator and whatnot. Which is ironic because I was the one who ended up asking him out. Yeah, I'm the I'm the one meme. I'm the one meme. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, I fell. 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, well, it'll be 2 extra, whatever. I mistimed it. I also didn't finish building. Damn it. But I did make the moves on him, chat. I was the one. And if that chat, if that's a lesson for any of you. I mean, obviously, any advice I say, take it with a bit of a grain of salt, and you know, apply critical thinking to it. But general life advice for all of you in chat is that and this is the life advice that I always give out when anybody ever asks is, as far as we know, chat, you have one life to live here, so make the most of it, and you know, don't oh shit, I need purple. Don't live in regret or anything like that. All right, chat. Just, you know, if you want to do something, just go out and do it. You know. It's not, you know, we don't know what happens after. So I want to live my life to the fullest and do as many things. Yeah, you only live once, so live your life to the fullest, chat. You know, take advantage of doing things, and try to make the most out of your lives. So there's your daily not drunk, but drunk frost advice. Okay, now we gotta do the above chat. And we have to do the walls. I don't think I have enough. My advice: never make the first moves and run quick. No, sister. I'm saying you should make the first move. If there's somebody you have a crush on or that you like, you will never know if they feel the same way unless you like either ask them or at least try to at least hint at it or anything. You will never know, chat. So like, my advice is you should make the first move. You should, you know, try and do these things, right? Make them all the same block. Yeah, we'll do the walls out of something else. I want to make the sand out here. I want this stuff out here. Nice and sandy though. I crash, but he's not gonna know. I mean, he won't know if you don't say anything, Quinn. That's true. And obviously, chat, that doesn't mean that like you should just go out and tell it tomorrow and tell your crush. Like, obviously, take my advice with a grain of salt, and like, there are like, I'm not advocating for people to just, you have a crush on somebody, I will just walk up to them and say, hey, I have a crush on you, you know, do you want to go out? Because maybe more often than that isn't the best way to go about it. But, you know, if you like do have a crush on somebody or anything, like, you know, then don't waste time. Don't waste time, chat, I guess is what I'm saying. That's my main point, I think. My first boyfriend 2 years before the pandemic, we had to break it up because we couldn't go out and see each other. COVID sucks. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. COVID does suck, chat. COVID, anybody who says COVID doesn't suck is lying to you and themselves. I don't know how to terraform very well. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to make this like look super pretty, around my house. I don't know how to make this look better, chat. Slightly uneven. Next to H-bomb, so they look pretty true. That is true. I don't know if H-bomb is the greatest builder, so I guess we have that in common at least. Oops, I didn't mean to break the dirt here. I just want sort of like a nice like little like color gradient across. Oh my god. Can I grow? Actually, can I grow, chat? Can I grow sugarcane on this? Oh, I can. Let's go. I want this little like gradient across the blend the colors, then not a line. Yeah, I think I should blend. Yeah, I think you're right. I want to like blend these a little bit more and have like the stuff go in. So we'll like. We'll have the purple eat into the pink a little bit, and then the pink will eat into the blue, and we'll do like a nice little like thing like this, I think. Like this. There we go. Yeah, something like this, chat, is what I want. There, yeah. Well, I'm gonna follow natural terraform. In terms of like, I don't know. Oh, you probably need to move. Come here. Come here, dog. Sit. Cut the corner a bit next to your house, make it rounder. I can move. Oh, I just realized. Fuck, chat. Well, that's unlucky. Whatever. There we go. I think that's a little better now. Don't the fox. Since this is not a fox, this is oh, I guess it is. It's a foxhound. I thought these were hellhounds. Why are they called foxhounds? They're like literally hellhounds. We'll go for that effect, not being able to see Red after you see each other before. I mean, I don't know if it really affected me and Red that much. Honestly, so me and Velvet were in a long distance relationship for the first 2.5 to 3 years. I mean, we've been dating for 3.5 years, or roughly, and I've been living here for maybe 3/4 of a year. So like for probably those 2.5 years, Velvet and I were in like a long distance relationship. Anyways, so like. I don't know if it really affected that much because like we would only ever see each other. So we were both in college before I moved. So I only ever really got to see him either during the summer or during like spring break. That was mostly when we got to see each other. Pretty much. So I would say, I don't know if it really affected us honestly that much. I feel like when COVID happened, it was obviously like bad, and we were like waiting to see how it was before when either one of us flew out. But eventually they they have the vaccine, this and that, and I don't know. I mean, like, maybe affect us in the chance that we didn't go out and do things, I guess. But, like, in terms of seeing each other, like, most of the time when we would see each other anyways, it would just be, like, if I wasn't with him, it would be over the phone. Because, like, that's how we, like, to make our relationship work, we just, like, did a lot of video calls, stuff like that, So, like, I don't know. I feel like it didn't really affect us too much. In terms of seeing each other, I feel like. Oh, I don't think I saw the blue foxhounds. Where did you post it and when? Because I could probably go look for it real quick. I'm gonna make this more purple over here. Yeah, it didn't really affect us all that much. I have 17 homework. No, go do your homework. You can meet the stream and do your homework and then come back to the stream later or watch the VOD. Go do your homework if you have homework. It's not a. I promise it's not a big deal. If you leave to go do stuff like that, homework is important, chat. I know it sucks to do, but homework is important. Plus, if you did media channel, okay, let me go look. Hold on. What the hell's the media channel? Am I stupid? Why don't I see? Oh, here media is. Okay. I don't know. I couldn't find that. Oh, wait, those are so cute. Wait, I want one of those now. Those are really cute. Okay, so far this looks good. I think I should have the... How do I... I'll eventually make my house look a little better, chat. But right now, I just want to get the sand looking nice. There we go, chat. There we go. There we go, chat. Actually, no, I want this to be purple. We'll eventually turn more of this into colorful sand. I guess I can keep going towards his house, huh? So here's the cobblestone. Yeah, I want to eventually. Maybe I can maybe I can turn some of the sandstone I have left over into like into the stone cutter. I use a stone cutter and turn it into textured sandstone or whatever. Carved. I can't remember what the word is. This pink? Yeah, this pink. Yeah, another arc is where the ravine is, by the way. Blue cobble, maybe? It's called a story about blue cobble. If that's such a block exists, then yes, I think I'll be okay with that. I like how this looks so far. I like this chat. I think this is good. This is good. This is good. I think H will like this. I think this will be a nice, pleasant surprise for H. Because I don't think H is gonna start playing the server a lot more. I think now that MCC is over. So I think this will be a nice little surprise meme for H. I need Easter vibes. True. It was very pastel-y, I will say. We need a little bit more pink. And then we start transitioning this into purple. What are these stupid cows doing? Why are they? Oh my god, there's so many of them, chat. It doesn't look very humane, I'll be honest. I might need to kill some of those. Well, I need food anyways, so there's that. But also, like, oof, those poor cows. Nature on Pink Castle from Vault in Season 1. I do not. I have not seen. I don't know much about Vault Hunters, chat. This is my first, like, anything. Like, I've seen H play Vault Hunters. I've seen Captain Sparkles play Vault Hunters. And that's about most. And I think I've seen Flap and maybe like Tubbo a little bit. But other than that, I didn't know much about Vault Hunters before this. I didn't really know, anything about the mod or really anything. Pass amongst the Acacia, yeah. H's house is gonna have to go or be fixed. Like, I'm not much of a builder, but I realize that this is gonna look horrendous with his Acacia house. So the Acacia house is gonna have to go. You're doing great as a newbie? I hope so. I mean, I feel like volunteers is my type of thing. Like, based on the description I've gotten from 5-Up and from what I've seen, it seems very much like my type of deal. What do we do after purple? We do blue. Okay, I can do like partial blue out here. I think that actually looks pretty good, chat. All things considered. That's how I think for the prime let's go. I appreciate it. I think we should put out in the blue nether. What I think we fit there. Yeah, I think so too. We'll work on the house later. For now, I just want to get the general area looking, you know, looking good. I forgot I have twerker. God damn it. I'll do the farming later. John, what do I think of this so far? I think this looks pretty good.
Here you go, streamer man. Some bits for your hard work, and BC, I think it looks pretty UWU.
This looks nice. I like this. I think this looks good. I think we can make it look better. I think I can extend this around my house a little bit. What do I do next to purple? I do, or pink, I do blue. Terraforming, true. I'm the chat. I don't do this ever. This is actually like, I feel like this is pretty good for me considering this is not something that I'm typically used to doing or that I feel like I'm ever really confident on doing or good at doing even. That's something I felt really confident on doing. I think it looks pretty good, all things considered. Next to blue is... let's do purple on this side then. Mel, thank you for the bits. Let's go. I think I've had a nice day. I've had a nice day. It's been nice. Just it's been nice to just do. It's been a very relaxing stream. It's been nice. It's been a nice stream. Oh, thank you for the donut as well.
I figured out bits LETSGO. I don't have anything to say. TBH. Hope you have a nice night.
The Munchie crew. Who did I tell? I remember. Well, iReads was probably one of the first people who knew. I don't know. I'm trying to think of who else I remember telling. I remember telling Bad. I think actually, if any of you watched Bad's summer stream, we were doing the Prime Path. We were talking about that on his stream because I was asking him if he remembered. I honestly couldn't really remember all that well, like how he reacted to me telling him that I was dating Velvet. I think his probably main concern was like because we worked on his server, as staff and whatnot, that he just didn't want there to be like issues, like if we like got in a fight or broke up or something. I think that was probably his main concern. I think he was like obviously happy that we were like happy and whatnot. I think that was his main thing. And then I'm thinking about other friends I told. I don't know. I think people just sort of like caught on that we were dating. Cause I don't really remember telling. I don't know if we were actually told that we were dating. I feel like people sort of caught on, or like it spread by word of mouth, not necessarily by like me necessarily. I feel like people just sort of like found out or knew. I don't remember telling a lot of people. Like she gossiped. Yeah, I feel like it was sort of like this gossip that spread around that.
More money for
Ant and
Ant.
Velvet are
Give
dating.
all your funds to Ant. Go into financial debt for Ant.
Sort of how it was.
As it should be.
I don't really. I feel like that's sort of how, like more how it came about in terms of being, like people finding out, because I don't really remember telling that many people. I feel like people just sort of knew. Like you either knew or you didn't. And most people just sort of knew one way or another. I need more purple. Man, I think it's money for Ant. Give you running. You're going to financial debt. No. Don't go into financial and debt for Ant. If giving money to me means you're going into financial debt, you're doing it wrong. Don't do that. That is not the way to go about it. Okay.
Financial debt.
Tass, thank you for the 5 gifted. Let's go. And the bits. Financial debt. No, Tass, do not go into financial debt. No. No. Not financial debt. We done that.
More financial debt for Ant Nodders.
Okay, I think I can go a little bit more over here on the blue.
Money for Ant less than 3. Love ya Ant. Thank you for the late night smiles less than 3.
John, thank you for the 1K bits. What? Yo! Sheesh, thank you for the 1K bits. I appreciate it. Love you. Thank you for the nice stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. This has been, I think, one of the highlights of my day, other than walking in the dog part with Velvet. And this morning we have to cuddle in bed for a bit before I had to get up, which has been nice. That was a nice highlight. But I think this has been like probably one of the highlights of my day, because I was having a very rough day today, chat. Finding out that my taxes were done probably incorrectly, and I'm gonna have to go get them redone, was very upsetting. So this has been a nice distraction from that.
I am funding for a 3rd monitor. Dot in a future wedding smile.
Thank you, Tess. I do want to get a 3rd monitor, so it'll be easier to read chat. That is a goal.
So much department for our streamer. So worth it.
Thank you for the bits. Chappy, thank you for the 150 bits. Let's go. Chat running out of sand.
Financial debt. Give money to the almighty Ant.
Cass, thank you for the bits. Okay, I think this is probably good, chat. I think we've gone out pretty far. I guess I could go out a little further this way. I can go out a little further this way.
These bits are from Snap Biggay.
Taz, thank you for the bits from Snap. Oh, chat, I am almost at a purple sand. Ooh. Let's see, we do. Like this? Yeah. Yes, okay. Oh, yo! Abe!
Oh, if these are wedding
Abe!
funds, then I gotta give a little more
Oh my
laughing
god,
face.
Abe!
Thanks for
Wait,
being
okay,
great.
Abe, I did!
Streamer
Wait, Abe,
man
Abe, Abe,
Antfro
Abe, I
love.
did.
General moment.
This
I am
is a new
so
mic.
happy
I am
to
on a
have
new
found
mic.
this community you made.
I made it
VC.
into a
It's
sub-goal
filled with
because of
such
you.
great people.
And I didn't upgrade the mic, actually. I made the sub goal like that same day that you told me to, and I was like, I know I have the sub goal like tomorrow, so I just ordered the mic. It sounds much better. Let's go, Abe. Thank you, Abe. I'm so glad you yelled at me to upgrade my mic because honestly, I didn't know that it was like bad. I feel like people are like too nice. They're like, oh yeah, your mic sounds fine, when like and it probably sounded like horrible. It probably sounded like dog shit. So I'm glad that you told me my mic sounded horrible because of you, I upgraded this, and it sounds so much better now. Because I would have been using the horrible microphone before. I didn't
Financial
know.
debt for Antfro love.
Nobody ever told me that it sounded like dog shit, and I didn't know better. Everybody was like too nice about it. Hey, what do you think of this? I'm making like a I found like a rainbow beach biome that has like all these like pastel colored sand. So I figured we can make like a little like pastel sand area. So I've been terraforming this. I think this looks nice. It's a little gay looking, but I like it. It's like sort of like pastel bisexual flag colors, sort of, yeah. Well, the basement. Hey, let me show you my basement. I'll eventually upgrade this. But we have we have the sandstone for it as well. Pastel bi flag. It takes a. What happened to my letter? Well, that's when I do your VOD. Check the difference in your mic and actually sounds great now. Let's go. I'm happy that it sounds better. I definitely need to upgrade it from a while ago. I don't know. I also didn't know anything about mics. So that probably helped stop me from upgrading it too. Just because like, I don't know. I didn't know what was good. But I'm glad that it sounds better now. Oh, this is gonna look different. Oh God. Whatever. We'll fix that when we need to. Abe, I'll probably be on tomorrow. I don't know if you'll be on, but if you're doing co-op vaults, add me in like the Discord or something if you want people, and I'll hop on and do them because those are so much fun. Running through that with you and everybody. You guys, your streamer friends. Well, I got Lady Oro's advice, which was priceless. I recommend sure if you want a serious mic for decent price, but it requires a mixer. Okay, like an audio mixer. I have an audio mixer right now. It's like a free one. I would probably upgrade if. So, yeah. I do have a mixer right now, but I would probably get an upgrade. I also need a better webcam eventually. Abe, if you have any recommendations for webcams, I do need a better webcam. Yes. That doesn't make all the random. I'm gonna write this down. Oro.
The rest of bits for Antfro love.
Hold on. Alright, be a VIP now. Because hopefully I'll be able to see your messages easier that way. Sure, SM7B. Sure, SM7B. I think Lady Aura was actually recommending that for the higher end. Sure, yeah, okay. The person I talked to, Abe, was recommending that mic if I wanted like a super higher end one. Just posting this here as a reminder. Oh, Elena. Okay, Elena uses one. Nice. Okay, perfect.
I realized I
perfect.
graduate in a
Jai,
month
thank
and
you for
3
the
weeks.
1,000
I'm
bits.
growing
What?
old.
Wait, 2K bits. What? Financial effort? No. Jai, don't go into financial bits. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I didn't realize. I'm sorry. Thank you for the 2K bits. Let's go. Elena, I know Elena's mic sounds amazing. Elena, I guess you're listening to the stream. It's like 7, but can use USB or mixer. Oh, interesting. Like, Elena, if you want to VC, we can VC. I can join the Discord. I've just been talking about random shit, but I'm always in the VC. Captain Puffy, I had to raise 8 gigabytes. Elena, I'm gonna join voice 5. I don't know if you're live or not. I'm on VC5 of the one Vault Hunters Discord. Okay, what was I doing, chat? I was. Oh, hi, Elena.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm building my house when I should be doing that on stream, but I got really excited because I figured out what I wanted to do.
Honestly, I was doing whenever I like expand my base, I feel like I do it off stream now because like to me it's boring.
It's just so boring.
Yeah, I feel like it's boring. It's boring to me to do, and I feel like if it's boring for me to do, it's probably boring to watch.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
I grinded for diamonds today and then was like, okay, this is cool. This is a good point. And then realized I was able to get full diamond armor today, and I was like, if I had been on stream, I guarantee that wouldn't have happened. I would have gotten lost and not done it, or died too many times or something. But
yeah. I'm happy. Have you seen my my new colorful sandy beach area?
Where is that?
You know where Gumi's house is?
I'm right next to Gumi, actually.
It is run south into the desert.
Oh, that's where I get my sand.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I have a lot more sand now. You're gonna need sand, by the way, eventually. So hold on to that.
I've been mostly getting it for, what is it?
Ooh, Elena, actually. I feel like you'd be a good person to ask for this. I might want to upgrade my webcam, and I know that you have a very nice webcam.
Mine is a Sony Alpha 3600 or 6400, I think.
Okay.
But it's also a camera, so you'd have to get like a, what is it? You'd have to get the, like camera capture, like a capture card. It's nice long run, but yeah, I have a, what is it? I think it's the HD60 something like that.
Okay.
I think it's the HD60S Plus. I know Alistair just uses the like 720p one, but I don't know. I like cameras now. I can't not see myself on the camera because I look leagues different on Alistair's stream than I look on my own.
Yeah, your webcam is very nice.
Do you just want like higher frames, or do you want like a snazzy?
I don't know. I mean, higher frames for sure. 'Cause I think right now mine is like a 720.
Okay.
And then also, I mean, nicer quality, you know, is definitely like better too.
Right.
So like, yeah, I don't know. I've not done a lot of research into webcams, so I do not know.
Webcams are hard because I was
Yeah.
also wanting to upgrade mine, and I was like, oh, but I want to keep a webcam because it's easier. And then
Right.
I think just all of the research I tried to do, I wasn't going to be content with any of it.
Because
Because I have a lot of like RGB and LED lights in the back of my room.
Uh-huh.
And anytime I would try to use my webcam, there'd be like these crazy lines, or I'd have to do this crazy color contrast. So my face always looked like super red back on my webcam days.
Uh-huh.
And there would still be lines. But the lines, like, at least with my camera, were a lot easier to deal with. But
Right.
I don't know. I feel like investment-wise, a camera with a capture card would be fantastic because then you don't have to worry about longevity or changing it at all.
Right.
But it's also expensive. I think my camera was like 1,300. I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's a little pricey. A little pricey.
Let me see. Sony. Oh, it's like 900 right now.
Oh.
Oh no, that's without the lens. It's still like 1,300.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's a little pricey.
Yeah, I don't remember buying mine, and I think that's because it was an impulse decision.
Uh-huh.
And like randomly my brain was like, you know what? I've been good. Just casually gets.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know
Alright.
though.
I will look into webcams. And maybe next time I'm looking into webcams, I'll message you for help.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anyone else that like uses webcams, but I'm so used to seeing. Does Puns use a webcam?
He has a webcam. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of quality his webcam is though. Like I don't know if it's like high-end webcam or just like webcam.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I think I'm running south, but I can't tell. Actually, there's giant patches of sand, I'm sure.
Okay, actually, let's just like make a
Oh, wait.
chest for decorative blocks. Huh?
Oh my god!
What do you see?
It's so cute! Oh my gosh.
Right?
Where did you get this sand?
There's a biome. It's so the custom biomes, you can find them like 5,000 blocks away, starting there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay, I'm being told Puns webcam sucks, so.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I was pretty sure that it was low quality. I didn't want to say that and sound like an asshole.
I couldn't remember if it was low quality or not, and I didn't want to say it was low quality in case I was super wrong.
I was pretty sure
No,
that it
we just had
was,
to be
and,
like-
but I didn't want to be mean.
Is this a fire wolf?
Yeah, there's fire wolves in the nether and you can tame them.
Ow! I went to pet him. Ow.
Oh yeah, they let you on fire if you interact with them. Yeah, so you have to actually tame them, you need fire res.
No, he's just a puppy.
Yeah.
Look at him. Oh, he's so cute.
There's a rare form that's blue actually that you can find.
Ooh.
That I sort of want.
Oh, I love him so much.
Um,
That little flame tail.
If you come
Sorry,
inside my
I'm-
house in my basement, I've started the floor here. I haven't done the walls yet, so it still looks ugly
Ooh.
on the walls.
Oh, it doesn't have a puppy. Oh, I'm stuck on the sand. There we go.
I haven't fixed
Man,
the walls
I
up
really
yet.
like this.
I know,
love this so much.
You can honestly, Firebird probably doesn't want me giving out stuff. But just because going through the end is annoying without an elytra, I can probably hand over one of my like 9 elytras.
You have 9.
I got a lot of them because I had to go through the nether quite a bit to get gear.
my
Hold
God.
on, let me find mending though, because it will not last long without mending. I got unlocked. So you have to unlock the mod packs in this, which you'll get to do by like running dungeons. You'll get gems, and then you'll use those gems to craft. Where's my anvil? You use those gems to craft things, and one of the things you can craft are research points. Here you go. You need XP to repair it, which you can get off of mobs or like if you're in the end. Here, I'll show you what we can do to farm XP in the end safely. Do you know where the end portal
I
is?
still have my MCC skin.
Oh.
Thought I changed it.
Do you have actually? Oh, do you have the dash ability, or do you have points to unlock it?
I think I have dash. Let's see.
If you have dash, you can use
Yeah.
that as like a firework. So like you can use that to like permanently fly pretty much. Like here, come here. So if you fly and then you dash, you can use it like a firework instead of needing actual fireworks.
Oh, okay.
So that's what you can do to fly
Gotta
around.
learn how to use an elytra.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this will help you get better for Rocket's
Yeah.
Leaf Rush and any other
Oh my gosh.
games they need. I mean, honestly, I feel like your
And-
Elytra's probably fine. Where did you? I flew over. Fly west. There's an end portal over here. You can set your mark for.
Wait, west is. I don't know my directions.
Look at your
Oh, wait, I
mini
think I'm going the
map.
wrong way. I'm over by the. Oh, I'm at the village.
Oh, okay, I'm at the village. Where are you?
I'm
I see
above
you.
Goofy's house now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go west from here. Over here. You see me? I'm
Okay.
above you. I'm like running this way.
Oh, it feels
A
like
little-
Terra Soup Force all over again.
You're going go a little to the side. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, over
okay.
here, over here,
I
over
see, I
here. And you can use dash in the air. I think it's 10-second cooldown. So you can use that to fly.
Oh, I didn't
Yes,
know
that's how
could
you
dash
fly.
in
Pretty much
the
you just
air.
permanently fly with this. Just be careful with like collision damage.
Yeah.
But what we want to do in the end. So here's the end portal. I would hit B here and then just like set a marker for the end portal so you know where it is.
I'm gonna make this.
And then to navigate the end, if you come inside.
Whee.
Okay, so to farm Enderman while you're here to get XP so your thing doesn't break, you can just put 2 block high things like this and then look at them and then they'll come in and they can't hit you when you're under this, so you can just kill them.
Awesome.
Also, if you want to explore the end to look for end cities, you see this little like portal thing up here.
Mhm.
So because we beat the end dragon, this spawned. And if you go into it, we had ender pearl, but I made a little trapdoor so you can just like crawl into it. It will teleport you far out. Like if you hit M when you get out here, it'll teleport you super far out.
Oh, I don't think I have one. That's fine.
There's a trapdoor if you want to go through that way.
Oh.
Yeah, so I do have step up. But the portal's on the surface because the guardian thing was glitched. Not the guardian thing, whatever it's called. Okay, so if you fly west, that is towards where the main island is. I'll give you an M. I've explored straight. I've explored pretty much straight south and straight north. You'll have to go pretty far out to find a city that hasn't been looted. But it is doable. You can find a city that hasn't been looted. You have to like just go out pretty far. I would recommend going
home again.
Home. So you can either go through this portal again, or you can find these
right,
sort of just
right.
scattered out. These will be scattered throughout. Oh. Okay. Well, you can come back through and get your
I
stuff.
looked at him.
Um.
I'm on my way.
You can find these scattered throughout. So as you're traveling around, when you're done here, you can just go through one of these. It'll take you back to the main spawn at the end, and then you can go through the end portal there or beat the dragon to go home.
Listen, everything is okay.
Just me. You'll probably die a lot. I would say be careful here. I would
I
bring.
died so much. It's
I would maybe
fine.
I would bring a fair amount of blocks here because the shulkers give you levitate and it's very annoying.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they do an okay amount of damage. I would gear yourself up here.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
um,
ready for it.
But you can
Quite
find
yet.
like I would say you could probably do it with regular armor because you can find like full protection armor here that's like fully enchanted with unbreaking and stuff. That's how I got all my gear to start running vaults. Is I came to here and looted the end cities. That's what I would do. Is Lenny new to
I guess
Minecraft?
that's
No,
what
but she is new to this mod, and this mod pack is hard.
I'm not used to end game Minecraft. Okay.
True. This is the first time I've ever done end cities. I've never done end cities before.
Oh really?
Yeah, and that was an experience. I would say if you want best chance to find an end city, fly like straight east. I've only gone out about like a couple hundred blocks that way. So
Okay.
I always get by the first maybe 2 to 3 end cities you find that way, and then start looting the ones you see from there. and you can probably find good gear. And you'll learn like which end like rooms have chests in them as you go through. Usually it'll be like the bigger rooms will have loot in them.
Cool.
Also,
Cool.
you can I didn't realize, but you can loot them from the outside. You don't force yourself to like to climb through the things and fight all the shulkers. Just go on the outside, build upper water up.
Oh god.
And then
that
break
would
open
suck.
a block and grab a chest. Because the shulkers, I didn't know this until now, apparently communicate with each other. So if one notices a threat, all the other ones will
What?
start shooting at you. Yeah, I didn't know that their AI did that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're sort of, I don't know, shulkers are annoying. I feel like they might be my least favorite mob. As
What,
of...
Endermans?
Huh?
Endermans?
No, shulkers.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. I'm not a big
I
fan.
like
I'm not
the
a big
Enderman.
fan.
Shulkers can
Yeah.
choke on rocks. I like pissing off Enderman then jumping in the end.
Oh, I didn't light up my base. Now bats are spawning in it. I don't really want pets right now.
Okay, it's playing the really dramatic. It's like the really nice Minecraft, like, like the scroll, like the what is it? The credits or whatever. Like the I see what you mean. But the entire time it started showing it, it was just playing the Enderman screams. And it was just getting more and more loud.
Oh man.
It's just like Minecraft Java Edition. It's like, I'm like, okay, you know.
I need to. I guess I need to run some vaults. I've been building this entire time, and now I need to like. I'm scared. I'm gonna die. I know. So you die. So I think we told you if you die in a vault, you lose everything, and I'm concerned I'm gonna die.
Oh no. No,
We'll
you'll
see.
live.
I think I'll be fine. I should be okay. I'm generally pretty good at navigating these. Actually, mods. Let's do a or well, mods. I don't know if I already actually. Oh, Snap's here. Snap, do you want to do a prediction? Actually, I already have it. I'll just do a prediction. Start prediction. Even or odd obelisk chat. You'll have a minute while I go get water. But yeah, once you get gear, you can also, if you want to go find like pretty biomes and blocks, you can just fly out like just 5,000 blocks somewhere, and you'll start finding the custom biomes that are like added from mods. Like there's like biomes that are like whole wheat fields, and like there was like these rainbow beaches. This is where I got the sand from, and there's like super massive high cliff biomes that go like thousands of blocks in the air, and like I don't know, there's some really cool biomes. There's some really dope biomes.
Oh, I want to explore. Okay, nope, I'm going exploring just a little bit.
Just
Just a smidge of exploring.
make sure that you have like XP bottles on you or something. If you need XP bottles, you can come grab a stack or two from me, because that's how you can repair your elytra.
Anything.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Okay, wait, I'll be right back. I need
To
to
be
go
fair,
get
this is
water.
my second day though. I'm further than I expected to be.
Yeah, I feel like once you like you can sort of get a hang of it pretty fast, and then like from there, I feel like it speeds up.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
Like I'm still like mostly vanilla. But...
Yeah. You'll get there. You'll get there. You should. Once you finish looting the end and everything, that's when you can start running vaults. Pretty much. You just need like some enchanted gear. And that'll be a lot of fun. I'm curious to see how your first vault will be. I think that'll be fun to watch.
I'm here. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, I need. Man, where was this for Rocket Spleef?
Yeah.
May I have a bottle?
Oh, down. There's like a village EXP chest. You can go grab like 2 or 3 stacks. I will be right back. I need to go grab water. I don't have any water. Yeah, you got a lot. You got a lot of them in the vaults. I just stack on them because I have mending on everything.
Huh. Wait, which chest is it? Vault. HP. Vault crafting. Am I silly? Am I being a silly goose right now? Hang on. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh! Wait, why do you just have them? That doesn't make sense to stay out loud. Hi, chat.
You get a lot of them from vaults, like a ton of them from vaults. Like if you watch my vault.
Just the actual villagers?
Well, no. Oh, the villagers you can just grab. There's a mod if you shift
just-
click. If you
What?
shift, I think if you just like shift right click them, you just like grab them. Yeah.
Oh, I am so glad you told me. I'm gonna go commit a lot of crimes. Oh, I messed up my jump. Hang on. Don't look at me.
All right.
Hang on.
Well, I'm gonna run a vault, so hopefully I'm
Ooh,
pretty sure I
I'm
get
gonna
good
watch you do it
modifiers.
because I think I watched 5 Up
Okay.
do it a little bit.
Mm.
Apparently, it's also really good practice for Sands of Time.
It is. I'm not going to cheat. I recommend. I think there might be a rule. I'm not sure if there's a rule, right? But typically, you're not supposed to put waypoints in vaults. At least on the main server. I think Valve sort of wants to force that a little bit. With that being said, I was doing it. I think some other people were doing it in the beginning. I would recommend doing it for your first, like, maybe like the first 20 levels. I would do it. And then from there, I would stop. Because then usually chat would, like, remember the chords and then tell you. And then you just have to know how to run back. Do I have...
What?
I do.
Oh, see,
Okay.
because you have to get out of the vaults, right?
You either have to kill the boss or you have to escape if you don't have enough time.
Do something crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
Oh, please,
really
please,
scary.
good modifier. Please, good modifiers.
I believe in you.
Oh.
Ooh. What is frail?
I was gonna boss rush, but I don't know if I speed run with difficult. Nah. I need. Nah. I'll try it.
Oh my god, I love Dash.
Oh,
so
these just are
much.
called glitches, by the way. You should always loot these, or like always, pretty much always loot these.
Oh wow! Whoa! Even the first. Oh my gosh! I see.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm marking where I go. So I put another block down to mark that I've gone down this corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Vaults follow a specific pattern or shape, if that makes sense. Like each vault up until a certain level will always be like in a diamond shape, and you'll spawn in the center of it. So you can sort of learn where you need to path and stuff like that. You to fight a boss, which is I guess what I'm going to attempt to do. You need to hit those obelisks, and it'll be a random number between 3 and 6 on how many you need to activate. Oh, lucky me! I found 2 already.
Let's go.
Speedrunning. The faster you do a vault, like killing the boss, the better the boss gear will be. I'm nervous. I don't know. I'm scared to fight this. This is gonna be like, so I got difficulty modifier, which means the level is raised by
Right. It's like
15.
10 levels, right? Oh,
this
yeah.
one's 15, and I feel like this boss is gonna shit on me, but we'll see what happens.
I'm finding really cute places to live like later on.
Yeah, and no, once we all get like waypoints. Once we all get waypoints, I'm going to find like a super cute biome really far away. Because waypoints just let us like TP everywhere, so it doesn't really matter.
Plus, even just being able to fly around, oh my gosh. The difference is insane.
Yeah, flight is nice as well. Dude, I'm gonna be so upset if I die in this. I shouldn't. I should be able to kill the boss, but oh god.
I believe
I'm
in
nervous.
you. You got this.
It's the difficulty modifier that makes me nervous. Like if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't.
Don't
I
worry
wouldn't
about it.
care.
Difficulty modifier is your
that's
oyster,
dead
and you are going to crack it open.
So that room right there were the dead ends. So what I do to mark off dead ends typically is I will just I will go back and block the whole path off, so I know not to go down that direction anymore.
I found a mesa. Also, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. There's
I
also
got
gonna.
stuck in Abe's tunnels for a
Oh
while.
yeah. It's a little confusing down there. Those like tunnels go sort of deep. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
There's a corner room, so I have to go this way. Any obelisk spawns. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know if this is a good boss room or not.
I'm getting some terracotta because I want to make little mushrooms at my house. I feel like you can make pretty cute mushrooms, right? Like with terracotta.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah, I would think so. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Well, I'm gonna do the boss if you want to see a boss fight.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt it. Three, 4, 5. We get. We got the robot. Oh! It does so much damage.
What the heck?
Oh
was about
my
to ask- oh
god. I beat it and I got a boss
God.
crate, but oh, it does so much damage, Elena.
Jeez.
That is the worst boss by far. Well, you can kill it with range for a bit, but oh my god, that thing does so much damage.
He's massive.
Yeah, that thing is terrifying.
Ah.
But now I beat that really fast. I should get really good. In theory, I should get really good loot from that. We'll see.
Mhm.
What's instant health 1? Why is it instant health 1?
Minimap, no. Ability wheel key. Oh, that's alt.
All right, chat. Let's do a thingy. That was on higher difficulty, by the way, chat. That's the first time I've done that.
Oh.
Let's do a prediction of
Fresh
freaking
shot at Oh, it's like the blazes that aren't blazes.
Oh yeah, that's a modded mod. A mob. I don't even know what that's from. Let's do a prediction, chat. Look at an
they're kinda there.
artifact.
They're
We like
kinda
artifact.
like
Keep in mind, chat, artifact odds are
nice.
super low, super low. Okay.
Like
Um,
jungle.
I don't have anything for that.
I immediately heard a parrot, but I don't have any seeds. No,
No, not the parrots.
it doesn't fully matter, and that's fine. But also, it matters to me.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Vault bot is the worst bot. I don't even know if the vault bot is. I don't think I fought that yet. I don't think I can fight that yet. Which one is the? This isn't the chat. Hold on. We're gonna hide screen just to make sure I don't leak anything before the thingy. Okay, no, this is the right one. Okay, never mind.
A ton of jungle logs. Boink, boink, boink.
Okay, chat. Let's see if we get a did the L level up. I think it was already max level. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we already had a max level already.
Okay, got some vines.
Okay, chat. We put this down. Let's see if we got an artifact from it or not. If you can get Challenger Seal, your vault will be locked. But if you finish in less 5 minutes, you'll be able to... I don't know what any of those words mean. I don't know what any of that means. Let's see what we got, chat. Let's see if we got anything good. Oh my god! What is all this? What is all this? We got dink storage, yo! I don't think I have this mod unlocked yet. We got vault boots, vault helmet, leggings, a ton of that skill essence, relic, Pandora's box. Sheesh. I think Abe has danks. I saw watching his stream. I think he has the danks mod already. I'm pretty sure. At least he has. If not, he at least has dank storage from just running these vaults. I guess. Either or. But I feel like this is a really good drop. You still use it? Yeah. I know I couldn't like craft it, but I'm pretty sure I could still use it, which is nice.
Antfrost, I found my favorite sound in Minecraft.
Oh.
It's bamboo breaking.
Ooh, yeah, bamboo breaking does sound nice.
Just
No, it
sitting
is
here, just like
understandable.
living in it, like this is amazing.
Crafting. I got good drops. I got crazy good drops.
What'd you get?
I got a lot of relic armor, which is like the vault armor. This is like better than netherite or can be. I got some crafting stuff. I got a dank storage. This lets you like danks lets you like store things like but an insane amount of things in a small little storage.
Ooh.
And it's very good to get. It's also very expensive, but getting this drop is sort of lucky because I don't have the mod for that yet, so I can't get that normally. I'd have to unlock the mod to be able to get that. So that was a good pull.
It was a very dangerous option. I found a jungle temple. But it was very dangerous because it's nighttime. And I don't want to die with the elytra, so...
Yeah, if you die away from spawn, that will be a pain in the ass to get back to where you are, probably.
Yeah, because I am far.
I mean, you could get your stuff, but that would be a pain in the ass. Yeah.
I would, yeah. No one would enjoy that.
Yeah. I already have this. Are you fuck? Man. If you, Elena, so these vault set things, if you get 5 of them from the same set, it will increase your vault time permanently. So you should collect those. And if you have multiple, you should trade with people.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Do I need to wear the elytra to mend it, or do I have to have it?
Yeah, just wear it on you, and then just like throw the extra bottles on you, on yourself.
Thank you.
Hmm?
It genuinely feels like TSF all over again, and my brain's like, oh my god, wait, I know how to do this. Whoa, I found a perfectly split line of a desert and what is it? Just like a grassland, like a grassy area. It's so cool.
Oh, hey,
Perfectly
that's
split
cool.
down the middle.
I haven't. What are these rocket arrows? I keep getting rocket arrows. I don't know what they are. It sounds like they're explosive, and I'm sort of scared to use them.
Use them on 5-up as a test. Just
True.
Like, hey,
Wait,
buddy.
that's a good idea. Next time he logs on, I'm just gonna do that.
Yes.
Man, thank you for those 7 months. Let's
biome.
go, yo! And Taz, thank you for the gift to Elena.
Whoa.
Thanks. How does this work?
What kind of trees are these? Palo Verde leaves? Yeah, they have Palo Verde trees.
Yeah, they have a ton of
They're
different custom trees
beautiful.
and biomes and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Chat, what is this? What is dank? How does this work? Well, we'll explain this. You can explain this
So
later, or maybe
pretty.
Abe can explain it. I don't know. Ask Abe about rocket arrows. Okay.
Ooh.
Chat, let's look at our gear. Let's look at what we got for this. Scrappy only, scrappy only, scrappy only. Garbage! Ugh. 2 armor? Dude, are you kidding me? 3. This is all garbage. This is all trash. This is terrible. This is all getting melted down. Where do I put modded item? I'm gonna put dank in here for now until somebody explains to me how this works. I don't want to like lose it or anything. Oh, chat. Something important. I put my statues in and I got this. What is an Omega statue? How do I use this? What is this? This is the permanent one? We got Omega Tubbo. Okay, so what do I do with this? How does this work? Do I just put it down? You get a gigantic and you get a choice of its drop? Oh. Select an option for the statue to generate. Dense grit sand. Light metal plate. Space. What's good here? Chat, what should I be taking out of these? Bad options? Unlucky. I mean, if anything, I could take. If anything, I take the 5th one, light metal plate. Additional materials required for crystals. Oh. all bad on like if you're blocked to the vault. I felt like the sand might be good just for like space X 12 or 10, I guess. Aren't these 14? Metal. I think I think I saw the most people saying metal plate. Space. What is SpaceX? What does this mean? Like what is this? Like, I don't know what any of this is. Oh, did I not? Wait, I didn't mean to escape. I don't know. Oh, well, I guess we just got what we got. Or do you have to wait? Can I pick this up, chat? It chose for you, unlucky. Can I pick this up, chat, or no? I don't know if I want this here. Place it chest under it. It's just under it. I don't have any chests. Okay. Get in a smaller version. I sort of like having like a giant like tubbo just outside our base. I think that's sort of funny. I'll keep it like that. I know some people they call velvet or red. It's just preference. I mean, I think most people who like
I found a lot of vlogs and I'm very happy.
Nice. I think a lot of people know velvet from like Twitter or from like his
I'm on, like a run, I think
his like socials call him Velvet, and I think a lot of people and that doesn't always the case. Like sometimes like Bad or whoever will call him Velvet or like Dream, and then I think people who like knew him like before, you know, he did streaming and stuff like that mostly call him Red. It doesn't really matter. You can call him whatever. Do you ever call each other Velvet? Yeah, I call him Velvet IRL sometimes, or like or he'll call me Ant sometimes. Probably out of habit, mostly, but yeah, it happens. What's another vault, chat? What are vault crystals? Alright, 30-second prediction. If you see any cool trees, you should grab saplings from them. I've been making like a sapling collection so I can grow them back at the base.
I have the Palo Verde and spruce right now.
Nice.
Nothing crazy yet, but
yeah. Oh wait, chat.
I'm still flying out a bit. I'm probably
chat. I just realized I don't have strength.
Retire my flight soon, but we'll see. Ooh, what is these? What are these? What are you? Sika leaves. Ooh. I don't know what kind of trees.
Hey, I guess like a normal strength pot is fine. Yeah, you're right.
Not sure what that is, but they're very tall trees, by the way. Like insane.
I'm sure there's. I'm pretty sure. I think I've found some. There's probably some trees I haven't even found yet because I didn't go exploring a ton. I mean, I've looked over a fair amount, but.
The good news is I have a lot of the wood now, but bad news is saplings are so high up. That's gonna be a bit difficult. I just need one sapling. Maybe, actually, I might need a couple. I can never tell if trees need 1 or 4.
I think you can always grow a tree off of 1, but if you're worried about it, then I would just do 4. Like, I think so. If it's like a thick tree, it'll be 4 saplings, like to make it to recreate it how it is. Oh, did I just?
Oh, could you technically just make
Wait.
a smaller tree then?
God damn it, I'm stupid. Huh?
No, you're not. You're so smart.
No, I am stupid. I put blaze powder in before the fucking nether worked. I wasn't paying attention. I'm messing up basic potion.
Yeah, it's a really dumb mistake.
No,
Antfrost, I'm really good at Minecraft. Listen. Listen. My record for beating it is with 2 people.
Hmm.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I should. Oh, 28. Can't use my vault armor yet. You have to like be a certain level to use vault armor or certain vault armor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which there is ways to level it.
Oh. I kind of like that you have to.
Yeah.
Ooh, what are these?
And also though, vault armor can have like certain like my totem. I'll put it in chat. So like if an item has a level on it, that means it'll give you. Well, it can already have 6 spawn. I think this was spawn. It gave me like bonus attack speed, and then each level, whenever you beat a boss, you have a chance of getting a level up. And it can give you bonus effects. Like all those effects I'm getting are because of levels.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool.
You put against a pro Valorant player earlier. Nice. Let's go. Strength CR. This will have to be good, I guess.
Ooh.
Where's my
flower? Oh.
Oh, did you get a mystical flower?
Mm-hmm.
That's from a mod bag. It's from Botania.
I really like Botania. I see it a lot.
Yeah.
And every time I see it, I'm like, nice.
Yeah, I like Botania. I think Botania is a good mod pack. All right. Let's go into the dungeon chat. Let's speedrun it. Good modifiers, please. Oh.
Gilded?
My God. Okay.
Oh wait.
Oh my God. I'm gonna.
You get really nice chests on this, right?
I'm gonna. Yeah, but I'm gonna scavenger. I've never done a scavenger before.
Ooh.
Okay. Chat room records. For scavengers, you have to collect certain drops and put them in chests that you find around the area. This is my first scavenger that I've done as like a solo. Interesting. Okay.
We get to do what?
So you have to find like chests, and you have to find items either by killing mobs or in chests or stuff like that. And you have to put them in these special chests, and you have to collect a certain amount of things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you. I haven't actually done a scavenger before. Well, I've done a scavenger once.
What happens if you fail a vault? Like, is it just like a that's it, nice try, bestie, but not for
pretty
you?
much.
Okay. Got more trees.
Dude, why are there so many mobs here? Hello.
White sand.
Dude, I hate spiders.
Do you think it would make sense to put like a sandy area in the because I'm kind of bummed because my house I put it like right where it starts becoming a different biome, so all the leaves are like kind of orangey.
Uh-huh.
And that makes me really sad. So I'm like, should I just put a bunch of white sand and make it something?
Hmm.
I'm not sure. We'll see.
Oh my God, I'm getting railed right now. Stop.
You okay?
Stop. No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay, Elena.
You're okay, King. You got this. You sound so stressed.
This is stressful. I hate how many mobs are like destroying me right now. And
you got this. Chin up. Chin up. Oh, Das side is really nice. It also sounds like the character from Bungo Stray Dogs.
No obelisk. Oh yeah, true. We have to refund this chat.
There's an aspen! Do you know the memes about the aspen?
I do not.
You can tell that it's an aspen because of the way that it is. Ah! We're fine. Frick.
I don't need these. I need this.
Not a single... Not a single sapling? What's down there? Ha. I'm only gonna focus on getting like one sapling of each one. Instead of
Yeah.
getting multiple.
Fuck, I feel like every other guild just have open has been a trapped chest. This is unfortunate. Does not feel good.
Whoa.
I need
okay,
skeletons,
I
John. I need
think I'm figuring out the
skeletons, and I
elytra
need
like,
stuff from
funky little
chests.
tricks to it. Ow. A pine? Oh. Don't mind if I do. You can do something called overgrown dacite, and it's so pretty.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that before.
Think of like a white stone with grass on top of it.
Oh, that sounds really nice.
Yeah.
No.
You want to know what's funny? He was hiding in the tree.
Oh.
Oh my
That's
god,
frustrating.
no! Oh. Mm. Okay, Antfrost, hear me out. I borrow one more elytra and get my stuff back.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
during
that's
the
fine, that's
day, okay. Thank you. I hate creepers. I hate them so much. They've blown up on me so many times today, and every time I'm just like, you know what? Maybe next time will be better. And it never is. It never is.
Feels bad.
I feels very bad.
Do I need to find one of those damn chests so I know how much of stuff things I still need?
a giant tubbo?
Oh, that's mine. It's
What is it?
It's from so you can get these little statues that will generate loot for you. But you have to get that one's, but they run out eventually. So if you collect the bodies, you can put them in like this cauldron. Eventually, you can collect enough to just get. You can eventually just get like a permanent one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But why is it tubbo?
It's just players of the main Vault Hunter server or like
okay.
donors, yeah.
Alright, here I go.
Oh, did I leave something behind? God damn it. I left something behind. Chat. Fuck. I should have been in chat. I'm sorry.
Now.
I'm distracted right now.
Making stops. So it'll be fine. I just can't believe there's a freaking creeper hiding in the tree. Like actually hiding in the leaves. And then it dropped down on me while I was in the tree. So
Lucky.
it's fine. I'm using my TSF expertise. Could you imagine having a dash in like TSF or Ace Race or something?
That would be sort of, yeah, that would be sort of crazy.
Yeah. You just have to time it perfectly, and then there's a new meta of timing it perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, a coral reef!
Nice.
Ooh.
So we need
I can't
chest
imagine traversing
items,
this
and then we need
without
to kill
an
skeletons. Okay. You got what?
I can't imagine traversing this without an elytra. Like this is, I'm already halfway there.
Yeah.
I will take this as a
Yeah, why do we need so many
compliment.
chest items? What the hell is this? We need like a ton of chest
Do I
items,
die
and for
again?
what? I need to empty jar the most, I think. I need to find more chests, I guess. So we have the cords for spawn, right? Because I need to go back. Do we remember? Yeah, I'm seeing a distinct lack of chests here.
Oh, I found a flower
cords.
biome.
Chat, I'm seeing a distinct lack of coordinates in chat. Do we not have cords? Yeah, I should have been setting waypoints. Chat, there seems to be an issue. See, without coordinates, I cannot navigate back home. And that means that I'm just going to, die in the vault and lose my gear. Alright, well, it looks like the rest of this run we spent
Sheep
looking
walking
for the way
around
out of
scared
here
me.
because, 8,900 for it, is that right? Oh my god, thank you so much. Olivia, thank you so much. 4070. So actually, it was right back that way, I believe. I got one skeleton thing. I need one more skeleton thing. Oh, skeleton. Okay, we got 2 necklaces. Now we just need 2 skeleton skulls and then chest items. So these are in chest.
Big sheep!
Nice. Oh, my game is freezing. Hello. Oh.
I can't take them with me, can I?
No, not really, unfortunately.
Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna have to do something drastic. I did what I had to do.
I need I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all this chat. I need to loot a little better, I think, if I want to. I think I came through this room already, didn't I? I swear I came through this room already. Skeleton difficult? Well, we have 2 of the 4 skeleton things we need. We just need to find more skeletons.
I'm watching you do this, and oh my god.
I'm not gonna. I don't know. This will be very close on if I can actually beat this. Skeleton head, please. Oh, dude. I need to find 2 more skeleton drops, and it's. I don't know. It is unlikely that I beat this. Scavengers seem sort of hard for some reason. At least when you find a lot of. We need to find a lot of, like, drops from skeletons. It's sort of. It can be a little cringe.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one?
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't get a second one though.
Me trying to make my elytra last, even though I'm. Oh, Spruce Village.
Hi, Brewman. I can't reach chat right now. I'm sorry. I'm a little stressed. I don't want to die. Jesus.
So you said I could just right click and put him in my hand?
Yep.
No, don't tell me someone's already here. Wait, no. There's a cat. Oh no, someone's absolutely been here. There's a pile of sand. Or not sand, there's a pile of cobble.
There's a low roll.
Sticks.
Like this is easy.
Bone meal and ice. Or packed ice. No.
No.
I guarantee all these villagers are gone.
Dude, why did that... Oh my god, that NPC does so much damage to me.
They were stolen! No! If I fly with... Oh, if I tame a cat... but then use the elytra to get home the rest of the way, is that gonna screw it up? Like, he's not gonna come home, is he?
I don't know.
Probably not. I also don't have any fish on me, so it probably wouldn't be worth.
You guys ever 3 Vault Ores? Listen. I don't have time for Vault Ores. I just want to finish this. I just want to finish a scavenger run if I can, to be honest. There's a graveyard room, isn't it, chat? I can find skeleton here, yeah? If I get lucky. Or I find Hafu instead. Skeletons. server lagging? Server
Okay.
lagging for you, Elena? I feel like it's a little laggy for me right now. I'm a little nervous.
I'm back at the house, so hopefully that fixes it if it is. I don't think I'm lagging, but I will let you know. But I'm not exploring anymore, and that might be why.
Chat, where the courts respawn? I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna start running back. So I guess I need to be closer. It was 10 empty jars. Yeah, I don't think I'm finding 10 empty jars.
Oh, I love your little home. Every time I see it, I just go, ah.
9. Oh, wait, 8980. And then 4089. 4089 is this way. I think is it Spawn Street? Oh, Spawn Street. Oh, I'm in Spawn. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, there's no skeletons here, though.
Alright, putting your elytra back. Let's go.
No, the altar chest. I'll come back to that altar
Caliber bugs
chest.
just turn into birch planks. Man. I guess that's fair, but like...
Bro. No gold piles. Yeah, I don't think any of the items we were getting came from gold piles. I don't think we had any gold pile items, which is sort of unlucky. I feel like the gold pile items are pretty easy to get. I guess we can go straight this way. We got 4 minutes left. I don't think we're gonna do this, chat, but whatever. We'll get a little more gear at least. Bring the gold. Oh my god.
Overgrown dacite, I know. Can you not make it? Oh.
Oh, well, chat, that was a good try. We made a valiant effort.
Oh, what?
Let me just work with.
There's There's like weird things you can make that I found on accident. Like you can make a cable facade, and I don't know what that is.
Oh, there's a ton of items you can make.
That's
That are like
crazy.
sort of wild. Yeah.
Bummed you can't make overgrown dacite though. Unless you can, but I don't. It doesn't. It's not giving an option.
Yeah, we're not gonna find stuff in time, Chad. I think we might as well just leave. Huh?
I saw. Wait, I saw me running towards you.
Oh yeah, you were an NPC. We're gonna on the server.
Well, I hope I was very polite.
Well, you were trying to kill me, but that's okay.
But was I polite about it?
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We still got loot share. We got, yeah. I mean, it was what it was. I think I threw away something that I needed, but I have bottles. Hey, prediction. We got a refund. We got a refund. True. We didn't get okay. That was lucky find at the end. Choose prediction. We gotta cancel this one because we didn't actually find a thing. We didn't find everything. We got scavenger, so we can't like the prediction doesn't work for that one, unfortunately. Where are bulk consumables? Bar goes up here. Apples. Not this. This is ore. Consumable. Backpack. What is a backpack?
The temptation to go find more dacite is so high right now. But it's so late.
Yeah, it is a little late, huh?
Well, actually, it's not that bad. I think I've just been playing a lot of video games.
Well, yeah,
like,
that's fair.
Yeah, but like also, the day said it. I don't know if it's a dacite or daysite. I might be completely botched.
I don't know.
But it's just it works really nice as a flooring. Cause it's just a nice like white stone, or at least like a temporary flooring or something.
Right.
Is it lagging less for you now?
Oh yeah, I think I was just having some internet ping spikes.
That's happened to me a few times, just randomly.
Yeah. All right. Oh, you can compress iron and gold blocks? Oh, I did not know that you can compress those. Okay, nice. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got Scrappy Plus. Scrappy Plus. Sheesh. We get epic drops here, chat. Epic drops here. Surely, right? Omega. What the hell is Omega? Is that the best? Oh. Oh, this is 2 levels on. This is actually okay. Now we got Scrappy in this too. Oh, that's sort of bad. Sort of gonna smelt the helmet. All right, I think weakening cloud pretty good. Is that as weakening cloud good? I don't know. I just don't really understand what weakening cloud does. I think I want to do another. I want to do our boss chat. I want a boss rush. I want like a boss rushing mood. Scrappy, common, rare, and then Omega is top tier. Oh, so this is like, wait, where's Epic fit in? Where does Epic go? Is it like Epic in between rare and Omega?
Treated wood planks?
Okay, so I got really fucking lucky on this Evolve idol then. I feel like that's the understanding there then. Is that I got fucking insanely lucky on this. Okay. I have all my bosses. Okay, let's just rush a boss. Put one golden apple in here too for a little extra HP. Okay, I keep forgetting that I am muted. Hold on, chat. I forgot prediction. Sir prediction. Even or odd, obelisk. You have 30 seconds, chat. Next mod is Danks or anything else. I don't know. So the thing is, I almost want to like plan. I almost want to plan what mods I do based on other people, just because like I know Abe already has Danks, so if anything, I can maybe offer Abe money for Danks in exchange. Maybe I offer or in exchange for like mods that I unlock. So I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I don't know. Did I start a prediction? Was there? Okay, I think it's already up. All right, chat. If you can use the Dank, I would. I think I probably could use it, so we'll see. Make sure, chat. Make sure to get chords.
Oh my god.
It is gilded. I guess I should loot it. Oh, this is so annoying though. It's crowded, dude. I'm okay. Crowded just makes it so there's a shit ton more mobs in the vault with you. Oh, there you are. Dude, there's so many mobs here. I almost just want to say fuck the gilded and just loot this anyways. Or boss rush. There's 5 obelisks though. Cringe.
You have to find the obelisks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, that one was trapped. What? Chat, what did I just do? What did I just do? What did I just do? The fuck keep I noticing to do that? Oh my god. I didn't know there was a keybinding to do that.
You can make glass doors.
Oh. Dude, where are the obelisks in this? Hello? Am I just that unlucky? No shot, that was the jump I did. Oh, I don't think I have an Eye of Ender. God damn it, chat, I don't have an Eye of Ender. God damn it. We're gonna have to get an Ender Pearl and a Blaze Powder down here and hope for the best.
No, I have to research to get this door. Oh. Oh.
That was unfortunate. There's a lot of things I found that I wanted, but I could not get because of research.
Oh.
I feel your pain.
I have to research decorator. What is that? Oh no.
That's unlucky.
I'm using that as a sign that I need to go to bed because that made me way too sad.
No.
Oh man, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay, bye, Elena.
Bye. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, chat, I'm not finding an Ender Pearl here. Where's the... Is there like a passage this way? Fuck, dude, there's no Ender Pearls here. Chat, where are the goddamn Ender Pearls? Bro, I got bamboozled. Oh god, I can't open that. I forgot. Yeah, fuck you, silverfish. Fuck you, burn, wither. Where the fuck are you coming from? What is that vault shard? What is that good for? How do I enter this room from chat? I want to leave. I'm done with this room. Oh, it's a dead end too. Let's go. I feel like my looting is like subpar right now because I'm so tired. I probably see chat. Normally, I'm much more efficient at looting than this. Ooh, sheesh, hello. We like this room, though. I probably stream. I'll probably end stream soon, to be honest. I might do one vault after this one because I do wanna. I wanna get nice. I wanna get more. I wanna get one more like nice like boss run if I can, because this is not gonna be a nice boss run. Give me compressed blocks. Any other good ores? We got netherite. No. Some other ores in here, really? Okay. What the fuck? Where did you come from? Vault ore. Any vault ores? No vault ores. Why are there no vault doors up here, dude? What is this garbage? It's also like one of the worst rooms I've been in for like this. How do I get out? First, there's a. I'm okay missing one of those, to be honest. It's not a big deal. I have a fair amount already, and like, if I miss 1 or 2 gems, it's not the end of the world for me. You know? Okay, I think I have to go that way, but let me first open Gilded. I would have to find any obelisk chat. I don't know if I can find enough. I would have to like stop running now. I would need to like start like speedrunning obelisk or something, because I'm not finding any if I want to even do the boss still. I don't know how I haven't found a single obelisk yet, but I feel like this is sort of unlucky. I didn't want to come down here. Oh, well, here's one of these rooms, but this is sort of meh. So just running back. Wait, to where? Actually, chat, where's spawn? I need to see how far away from spawn I am. If anybody, oh, hello, obelisk. Okay, so I'm running straight this way. I can. There's a dead end room. Ow. So we're taking a little bit of damage here. A little too much damage. Maybe we don't even complete this boss. We're doing a lot of damage. Well, I guess I have enough health potions probably to do this. Boss great overrated. I mean, I think we should probably start hitting. I don't know. The boss crate's gonna be like sort of piss now. I feel like. I mean, it'll be okay, but like it'll be like meh, you know. Dude, there's this fucking crowded vault that's pissing me off. Dude, I want to leave. I don't even care about finishing this vault anymore. What are the chords, chap? Oh, dude, you had to hit me down here with your sword, didn't you? Four, 4983. 4983. Ow, ow, please. And then what was 4809? Okay, so it's this way. Wait, wrong copy paste? Wait, what are the chords? 7,200. I am going the wrong way. Here's this way. And 4,100. I think 4,000. I think I'm on the right. God damn. Dude, these NPCs do so much fucking damage. I just want to leave and redo another boss one. I cannot be bothered with all this. The crowded, I swear, crowded vaults are just like hellish. Like I just dislike crowded vaults immensely. Health ball. I still have my. I mean, I don't want to waste the item, but I'm pretty sure I could get out of that fine. I hate crowded vaults. And we got gilded, so like I felt it was sort of necessary to like loot. I was like more health potions, I guess. Let's put our items away real quick, and then let's go. And then let's go back in and speedrun a vault for a boss. Crafting, crafting, crafting. Nope, that's a gem, gem. Eventually, chat, I got pretty piped. I want to set this up so this is all like near automated in terms of like I can just like put stuff in and it will just like sort of be auto dispersed throughout to where it needs to go. That is the eventual plan. I know that'll be a little costly. So we'll probably want that for a bit, but eventually we'll start. We're gonna start small. I have Ender. I think I crafted 2. Yeah, I have Ender right here. Let me put this just back in this, I guess. I think I kept forgetting to like recraft. Yo, Stu with the raid. Welcome, welcome, raiders. Welcome. Yo, Stu. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Stu's about to see me fucking on Vaulters again, and oh man. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. Stu, on the Vault Hunters grind, you understand. I've been sucked in. I'm addicted to this now. Welcome, welcome. I assume Stu is playing Bed Wars. I don't know if Stu does Stu ever stream Bed Wars? I feel like he wouldn't stream Bed Wars. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he's just like would like hate thought of streaming Bed Wars. Or not Bed Wars, Valorant. I don't know. I keep saying Bed Wars. Stream Raiders, I am exhausted right now. I'm sort of running on like low sleep, and I've been up all day doing things like taxes, and I've run out my taxes were done incorrectly, so I have to fix that. So it's been a long day for me, so I might trip over my words a little bit. No, it's not consumable. Taxes, Stu. You know, Stu, I'm going to, when I'm off stream, remind me to tell you about my fun time trying to get my taxes done. I've had a pretty hellish time trying to get it sorted. True. Stu Raiders, pay your taxes. Check your channel points if you can. Give me a they're all like booster packs. They give me items in game. Okay, I need to start compressing these soon. Oh, a good item. I think it's a repeat. That was a repeat. Unlucky. Time. Thankful amount of taxes for me. I have just had a rough time. A rough time with my taxes thus far this year. Last year was a lot easier. But it doesn't help that I moved. It makes it a little harder. Mob drops. Redstone, wood. Gravel. Stu, you should stick around. I'm gonna do. Actually, I think you've seen me do a vault. So maybe if you're off to bed, I'm gonna try to speedrun a vault if I can. Unless it's like a godsend vault I have to loot, I'm gonna just speed run it. I don't care what modifiers are in it. The only exceptions are gonna be if I find like a gilded luck vault. Then I guess I'm sort of forced to loot that. She's not doing them anymore. Oh, unlucky. Oh no. Oh, I need health potion. Health potion 2. HP. Alright, I think we are about ready to run. And last vault night chat. One more vault. Oh, how many obelisks? It was 5 obelisks for last one, right, chat? It was odd. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was odd. Complete prediction. All right, last prediction, chat. Start prediction. How many even are on obelisks? You have 30 seconds because that's probably how long it'll take me for me to get up and do this. Boss crate. Get some potions in there. Strength. They have all the stuff to fight a boss. Okay, I think we're about ready. I should probably take a couple more candy bars though. Alright, I think we're ready. Please not god tier vault that I have to stick around and actually loot. Is prediction over? It is. Okay, I think prediction's over, chat. Alright. Last result of the night, chat. Please, low on obelisk. Dude, I got another fucking gilded vault. Are you shitting me? I don't care. I don't care. Remember the chords, chat. Why is it that whenever I want a boss rush, I find fucking gilded vaults, dude? That's so frustrating. For those of you that don't know what a gilded vault is, like from Stu chat, we're playing Vault Hunters, which is a modded Minecraft thing. If you couldn't tell. But gilded. So pretty much the goal of this mod pack is you run through these vaults and you want to get these like really rare drops, which is something you can get from killing bosses, right? Well, the modifier I just got, is one called Gilded Chest. Gilded Chests give you really, really good gear drops. Well, I want to rush bosses, which means I just need to find all these obelisks. And unfortunately, that means I don't have time to loot. And unfortunately for me, in Gilded Vaults, usually you want to spend the time to loot because it's really good gear. So I'm just going to sort of pass up on the loot. I don't care. It is what it is. We'll find more Gilded in the future, I guess. Wait, no, I need to go straight. Shit. So I don't know. We've had sort of we had unlucky vaults tonight. I will be honest. Oh, I'm bad. Oh god. Any obelisk? Any obelisk? Why is there bedrock? What is? Oh, it's the lava one. That's a dead end. That's a dead end. We gotta go this way. Excuse me. Any obelisk? No. That should be dead end that way. Let's go that way first. Let's hopefully just a dead end obelisk. Also, chat, it's like UHC in these vaults. For those of you that are new here, so I cannot heal unless I use health potions or golden apples, which is sort of cringe. How do I... Obelisk, let's go. It's a dead end. I gotta go this way now. Alright, we need 2 more obelisks when we fight the boss. Excuse me, Pete. Thank you. This would make a boss fighting room, but unlucky. There's a dead end over here. Mob kills. This is... Oh, it's not a dead end. What? I guess... I should probably check this room, but I don't know. I'd rather do the boss. There's plenty of villages rooms in the future. Yeah, I think my pathing has been messed up a little bit. I feel like I'm gonna start looping back into rooms that I've already been into. I think I did bad pathing. We'll see, I guess. Dead end over here, maybe? Dead end room and no obelisk. I'm lucky. Obelisk. Can you more obelisk? Can you find a good obelisk boss fighting room? No obelisk. I would fight the boss in this room, I think. I don't think an obelisk here. This looks like a terrible boss fighting room. Bro. Any obelisk room want to spawn for me? Come on, surely we find an obelisk, like, the next room or two. Ooh, I don't like this room. What the fuck is this room? Bro. I think this is a dead end too, I'm pretty sure. I think the mods are sleeping, chat, do not worry. Zap was here earlier, but I might have gone to sleep. This is not done. Sheesh! Pretty much, yeah, we will do this, I guess, if we have to. This is a special room chat, so this will either be trapped, and I'm about to like face 20 million mobs and maybe die. Or there'll be a lot of Gelatists down here. I was trapped. Unlucky. Okay, so either it's trapped down there, or like that, and this 20 million fucking mobs spawn on you. Or you get lucky and There'll be a whole bunch of guild just to spawn down there for you to loot. And I got unlucky. Any obelisk? Oh, this looks like a good obelisk room. Chat, where do the mobs spawn in this room? Where are the mob spawners? I see one comes. I can see where one of these guys are coming from. The fuck is the mob spawner, dude? Hello? In mushrooms? Like up above? I'm so lost. If anyone's confused on why these mobs do so much damage, that would be because they're not a spawner up here. Are you kidding me? All right. Any of these? Thank you, creeper. Dude, where are these fucking mobs coming from? Like what? Dude, no shot at the skeleton. So I think I just need to. I don't know. I think I just need to find a different room. There's too many spawners in that room. I do need better armor. You're right. I have way too much time. Okay, we're just gonna fight the boss in here, I think. Okay. Thank God we didn't get the robot, chat. If we got the robot, the thing might have actually beat me. I don't know which boss crate is the... We always want to do a prediction on artifact. How many artifacts? I didn't find... That was odd obelisk, right, chat? GG, odd obelisk. Put me in? How am I gonna put you in iRaids? Let me... Okay, what do we get here? Oh, we got a vault sword, chat. I think it's my first vault sword. We got some crafting stuff. We got a magnet. Not bad. I could have crafted a magnet, but this is good. This is good loot. We take this. We take these, chat. We got vault armor. We got a magnet. That's good. That's good. That was good gear. Let's roll this shit away, and then we'll roll the stuff and end stream after that. Alright, this is a mod called Vault Hunters. So it's like modded Minecraft. It adds in... I don't know even how to describe this to you. It adds in, like... pretty much you run vaults, and you can get a whole bunch of items. Like the ones that I have, and... I don't know how to describe this, honestly. I feel like it's a harder mod pack to describe. And with their skeleton heads. Yeah, basically, yeah, pretty much you progress through these vaults, and there's vault gear that you can get, which I'll show you in a second, iRaids, because I just got some. And you need I'm gonna need to start using vault gear. My gear is pretty shit for what I'm using right now. Like full netherite enchanted armor is probably equivalent to like diamond armor in this mod pack, pretty much. I would say that's probably the equivalent. So I get it, because, I mean, I can't run vaults without it. Like, right now I'm running vaults, I'm sort of still on the weak side, but, like, without this armor, I would be, like, I would just be instant dying. It's iron? Okay, it's more like iron then. Hi, Cherry! Cherry, we haven't talked in forever. How are you? How have you been? I've missed hanging out with you and playing Valorant. You guys, I haven't played Failing Valorant recently, which is why I haven't been playing it. But we should play Valorant soon. Alright, I'll show you some vault gear here. I'm about to get some really quick, so let me roll it. So there's different tiers of it, iRaids. And there's different tiers of gear we can get. Well, let me put the rest of this shit away, I guess, real quick. I guess I should keep the magnet on me. The magnet seems like it's sort of helpful, so I'll keep that on me. Crafting. That much. Okay, so we got, what do we get? We got a sword, we got boots, helmet, leggings. So alright, each of these can have different kicks I'm looking at. Well, this is mod of Minecraft, Cherry, so like this is like Minecraft but with a bunch of mods as well. So I don't even know how to describe this to you. This is like Minecraft but with like a super advanced stuff in it. I don't even, there's like a lot of explaining for like Minecrafters. I don't even know how to explain this to you, Cherry. Pretty much, Cherry, I've gotten the best gear that I can get now. This gear right here is better than what I have, but I have to roll it. So that's Scrappy. So this is Scrappy, which means I'm only gonna get Scrappy. Alright, thank you for the gifted. Let's go. This is scrappy. This is scrappy. This is scrappy. Dude, these are all scrappy except for this one. So all of these I'm gonna get the worst tier on it, pretty much. This one's a scrappy plus, so I have a chance. I have a chance to get RPG. Sort of. Gift him into sub. Nice, Iris. Nice. Scrappy plus means I can get a higher thing. Let's roll these 3 first, and then we'll roll the other one, I guess. Dude, that's so annoying. I didn't get more. I didn't get better drops. Attack speed has 1 level, 7.88. Oh, that's so ass, dude. This is just bad. Maybe the level would make it better, but it's not really that amazing. Scrappy, 2 HP, 4. That's okay. They got better boots. Helmet, 4. Slightly better, but no levels. It has health at least. Oh, this helmet's better. Resistance. Oh, dude, I'm just getting unfortunate rolls. Oh, that's our last thing. Please, but Iris, you're gonna give me luck. You're gonna give me luck. Yeah, I'm picking up all these items. Iris, it seems like it's a lot to take in. Oh, dude, we got Scrappy. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so bad. You're going straight into the fucking smelter. Dude. Then do we next best gear you have? I guess I could. And he's gonna be better. Well, sort of. Not really. Like, so like some of these netherite things will have like less armor points than my current netherite armor. I'm pretty sure this set right here I have is the one I want to use. It's 5, 4, 4, 4. So 5 is 2 better than that. 4, 4 ties this, but it gives me better stats, and then 4 gives 1 better. So I think I'm just gonna have to roll with this, I think. Which means I probably need to enchant this full set and then run with it. Alright, the other issue is with Vault Gear though, is you cannot apply mending to it. You can repair it a certain amount of times based on the little repairs bubbles. But once it breaks after you can't repair it anymore, it's gone. Also, if you die in the middle of that vault that I was running, Iris, I don't know if you saw me running that. No 5 armor chest plate. No, I've not gotten a single 5 armor chest plate yet. Or leggings. I've not gotten any 5 leggings either. Oh, I know I did get leggings here. Actually, I lied. Hold on. Is this better? When did I get this? Cooldown reduction. This gives health. I think this is better. This has no levels, but it's a little higher armor level. What was the sword? The sword was worse than my netherite sword. The only redeeming factor is that it has 1 level, and it has a little bit of attack speed, but it's sort of bad. That's not a perfect scrap gear. That's true. I probably just use that gear and then put on breaking on it and hope for the best. So we'll see. Or just level up. Yeah, I think so. I'll get more gear as I level up, I think. It's kind of a thank you for the raid. Alright, chat, I think I do need to end though because it is 1 in the morning. I want to go spend some time out before I go to sleep and I'm exhausted. Welcome raiders, so I guess we'll do a double raid then because I am also ending. And I don't know who is live. Let's go look at our live list and see who I'm following that is live. Puns is playing Fortnite. What the fuck? Alright, well I'm gonna send you all to Puns then since Puns is streaming Fortnite. Alright, chat. Go give Puns some love. I will be back. Maybe tomorrow, maybe. Possibly. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But go give Puns love. He's playing Fortnite. You have to stick around, but at least stick around for the raid. You don't have to watch afterwards if you do not want to, but stick around for the raid and give Puns some love. I'll be streaming probably tomorrow. I'll stream some more Vault Hunters. I don't know. I feel like I want to play some more Vault Hunters tomorrow, but we'll see. Or maybe Valorant. I'm not sure. Good night, chat. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for support. We did get our upgraded mic already from our last sub goal. Chat, if you are a sub and you want to play sub Valorant night, we are playing Valorant with subs on Friday at I think 4 PST or PDT 7 EDT I think. So yeah, if you want to play, if you're a subscriber, join the Discord. That's Discord if you want to play. Yeah, chat. I will see you tomorrow probably. Bye. Make sure to turn on notifications. Chat, if you have smart notifications on, turn those off. They're terrible. Turn them off. The smart notifications are evil. All right. Bye, chat. Give Puns some love.